Hello, 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 hello. How you doing? How's everybody? Hello! We are live and alive on YouTube, which is crazy to me because here we are on YouTube, a place that I didn't think I would ever be alive on, but yeah, yeah, yeah. We somehow Project Aurora has got me here. And I'm not mad. I'm not mad about it, honestly. Cool. I am hoping the stream is going to be okay. If it's a little bit slow, sorry about that. I tried to put it so that anybody with a connection would have it. With that being said, if there's any issues with this particular stream, just feel free to let me know in the comments. If you're not comfortable commenting because it's YouTube and everybody knows your information on YouTube. Wow, look at y'all saying hello in the chats. Hello in the chats. Feel free to also message me on Discord if you know me on Discord via PA to let me know, hey, Ann, your stream is weird and glitchy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Look at all you beautiful, lovely people coming in to chat. I can see you all now. Wow. I hope y'all are just not spamming my chats there. I think those are some of my players. So if some of my players could just join me in in YouTube, just unmute yourselves. Let's get through this. Let's get through the wilderness, shall we? You guys can unmute if you'd like.
That Axel dude's pretty cool.
Cool. I'm just sending a message to one of our team.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm not going to hear my own voice because that's terrifying.
Yeah.
So I can't
Nadine,
hear
you're muting on Discord if you didn't know.
Oh, wow! All this time, the fact that y'all, thank you, YouTube. As we know, my tech skills are perfect. No flaws whatsoever.
You're fine.
Yeah, that's all right.
Woo!
I
I
do.
You're telling us to spam on YouTube, right? You want us
well,
to spam on YouTube?
I
Is
mean,
that what you said?
just feel free. I mean, just give me emotes.
Well,
where we're
It's pretty
just-
hard on slow mode.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. But you can just do like one emoji or multiple emoji on one line, and then just wait for it to go through, and then
Gotcha.
and then like that's where you hit the bomb. That's where you have it perfect. Since we're still waiting for one more individual to come in and join us, we're just gonna chill out for like another 3 minutes on screen, and then we're just gonna get right into it because. Yeah, y'all are here to play, I assume, right? I imagine you're all here to play.
I'm here to start chaos.
And my gosh, the amount of chaos this group is starting to give me. I mean, the fact that I'm laughing in every session is a pretty good indicator this is a good group. I'm not sure if it's partially because I'm encouraging it, though.
Might be.
Possibly.
Yes.
Bad behavior, you never.
No, an arbitrary,
Words are hard. It's okay.
being a harbinger of chaos is one thing. Let's just to be real. Let's just go with that. Yeah.
Chaos. I do not see a lot of chaotic people here. I know for sure I'm not chaotic. I guess like to talk.
My talking ends into chaos.
Yeah, it did. It did in that last session. Yeah, it did. I'm not gonna sit here and say, yeah, no, nothing happened. Which reminds me, how did you guys feel about the last session? How are you guys feeling about everything else right now?
Really
cool.
fun.
Pretty good.
Okay.
I hope we live.
That's
My
also
rolls
true.
were immaculate, so I'm pretty happy about that.
Sweet.
I did do some retconning, some name changing.
Some name change.
So yeah, so
Oh.
Kora is still the same.
Okay.
Vretiel is still the same. It's still Halo Top.
Yep.
It's my favorite one so far.
I really don't like that though.
This is Vretiel talking, not the player.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah,
Just
okay.
so-
Just making sure, because if it was you talking, then I would have changed it.
No. I had to
It
make
is-
that clear.
Vardartis, your old name used to be Artiste, but I realized how difficult that's going to be every once in a while. So I just changed your name to Paint. You are Paint.
Oh, that works.
And I know Coach is not here right now, but I did say Sisten was his nickname because that's his real name, but I changed it so now he's Mr. Patches.
That's brilliant.
Coach, come here, Mr. Patches. We need you in
Mr.
there.
Patches.
We need you here with the Chaos crew.
He's paying for my dinner.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm still poor as fuck with Vretiel.
Oh.
You're not the only one. I have like no gold.
No gold.
I have 0.
0 gold whatsoever. Also, hi, Coach.
Coach.
Hey,
Hello,
boss.
I have arrived.
You have arrived. The party is right here.
Coach, I was just saying, I retconned your nickname. So
Oh no.
you're no longer just Sisten, but now you are Mr. Patches.
Mr. Patches.
Mr. Patches.
Yep.
Oh, I like that so much less.
That is Axel's job.
Wow.
that Axel, you said I'm gonna remember that.
Yeah.
I like mine. Mine is fun.
Yeah, well,
Mine's
Sisten doesn't
fun.
have that much of a personality yet, so
So far, my favorite is Halo Top.
Halo Top is nice. That was
That was beautiful.
it's the right amount of insulting and accuracy at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Also, hi, Coach. How are you doing? How are you feeling?
Ah, all right.
Sweet. You ready for the chaos? Ready for the fun?
Yeah. Last we left off, somebody pressed the button that should not have been pressed.
But
Axel.
Oh yeah, yep. That checks out. That checks out.
absolutely. If the music gets too loud or too much at all at any point in time, just feel free to mute Barbot on your end as well. I'm using the Roads Ahead OST for our group. The music that you're hearing and today is from Michael Gelfi Studios because I had I still have a subscription. I went high tier for this game.
Nice.
Yeah.
Woo.
Mhm. Having said that, are you guys ready to play?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ready.
Very much.
Ready enough.
Ready enough is good enough to me. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna do a recap of our last session. Moving forward we'll see how we all feel about these kind of recap things, but we'll do a recap summary at the beginning of the session, and then we'll move directly towards more of players tell me what happened to your characters in the last session to recap the entire event so we can get right into the game. If anything kind of majorly happens, like for instance, potential TPK, then we will deal with that when it happens.
When? I don't like
When?
When?
I don't like
When
when.
it happens.
I
Not if, not.
I have
When.
issues with when.
When it specifically
Yeah.
happens.
Guys, when the TBK happens, I mean when the TBK happens, I mean
All right. So
I feel like there's another word that I should have used here, but I'm just gonna stick with when.
We'll just stick with when it happens. We'll
Oh boy.
see. Yeah, just a reminder, all of you players have leveled up to level 2. And we talked about that after session last time of how leveling up kind of works between now and like by the time you get to the end of this particular arc of your journey as players. Without further ado, the summary of last time. And to also recap anyone who didn't watch it on Twitch, who have no idea what the roads ahead is, you have no idea about Project Aurora, this recap is for you guys, or for anyone with ADD who have like short attention spans like me. Number 1, previously all of you returned to Dornwich. I'm going to be reading off because I actually wrote this. Previously, all of you returned to Dornwich after your travels inland towards the city of Dalgarum. Upon arrival, you spend a lovely afternoon within the city proper, enjoying what you can get of the sights and sounds. At the docks, Kora and Axel spent some time socializing with the locals. Axel got some interesting tea and information about great fishing spots in the area, as well as to stay away from the Moonless Mists Gang. Kora spent time with her lovesick parents and ran some errands for them, showed Bezkai some of the food stalls within the dock area, as well as delivered a couple of basic healing potions to Anne Smith, one of the members of the local apothecary. Kora ended up getting tons of salt, tea, and sugar on the House Blackthorn, a minor noble house within the city. Meanwhile, Vardartis and his sister Zanelith took a small trip to relax down by the Hokulani tribal lands, where they spent time essentially taking a lay out of the land and also eavespeeping on some conversations between a noble and a swordsman. What will come out of that particular incident, we'll find out as we go along here. Our precocious individuals, Vretiel and Sisten, who were hell-bent on getting as much information as possible, headed over to the lighthouse, partially to get a lay of the land from a higher perspective. However, when they went there, they were met instead with a ton of guards guarding the building structure. And then when entering, they did find a very modest and humble community library filled with how-to guides for dummies on fishing, minerals, small history about the area of Dornwich, and nothing in particular about the stuff that Vretiel was seeking for. They also realized that it takes 25 gold pieces to get to even the top of the lighthouse, a fee that was sent out by a mysterious council of nobles here in Dornwich. Towards the late afternoon, our group kind of meandered back towards the Serpent's Tankard for an late afternoon, early evening meal. Throughout this particular conversation, they decided to talk shop about their day, about what they went through, things that they know about that area, before a very inquisitive Axel decided to ask one of the locals, the barkeep, a very burning question, the only question that seemed to be in the back of his mind. So, what can you tell me about the Moonless Mists Gang? From there, we will find out what will happen to our players, because unfortunately, members of this particular tavern where they're at seem slightly hostile to the question. And questions need to be answered. Was that a pretty accurate recap summary of what happened to you guys?
Yeah.
It's very accurate.
Yep.
Sweet. I did my best.
You did great.
Thank you guys. So let me pull up this one. Hopefully I hid the things that needed to be hid. So far so good. So lay of the land, we are in the Serpent's Tankard. To your left hand side, for my dear players, you will see there's like a whole section where it says tokens. This particular section is where if I have any specific notes, like for example on the bottom left there are now gossip checks. So if you're looking specifically for any tea at all, or any kind of checks that I'd like you to make for specific scenes or anything like that, it'll be always on this kind of parchment piece of paper. And this particular thing is always going to be something that you will see throughout our game while using Owlbear Rodeo until I figure out Forge.
Got it.
All of your tokens are there. All of your specific ally tokens are there as well. At least they should be, as well as the names of any potential allies. As you make allies, as you make enemies, depending on what tokens I have on the map, they will be presented in this little space here for you each and every time we use Owlbear Rodeo. That'll make it easier for you guys to find names and to write down names if you're taking down notes. And also easier for me to start the initiative tracker when you guys go into initiative as well. So, who wants to go first? Do you want the axolotl, or do you guys want the people in the corner to go first?
Oops, I almost...
You are further up north.
I see it,
You're right there.
I think it's only fair for the people that are not about to start fights go first.
Okay, so the individuals in the corner, our local barbarian Axolotl has spoken. You guys are starting out first here in the corner. If I can, don't worry about it on stream, but for you guys, you already can zoom in and do anything you want on when you go in through. So how do you guys want to do this?
So has he already spoken his question?
Yes.
And can we notice the hostile intent, the shift?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Roll me a d4.
D4.
Or
A d4.
Is there anyone who seems particularly unnerved by the question, or like more aggressive?
That's what the d4 is for.
Oh,
I rolled a 4.
We rolled a 4. That was for Sisten?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
Should I roll as well, or...
Anyone
should
who
I?
wants to roll for hostility, roll a d4.
Oh, I don't care about that right now.
Oh, all right.
Got it.
Okay. Sisten rolled a 4. Vretiel,
Yep.
you wanted to roll as well?
I rolled the 3.
3?
I rolled a 4.
Gonna roll it on here.
Okay. So
No,
That's a 3.
they're all looking at me, right?
So Sisten and Dart rolled a 4, and Kora and Vretiel, you both rolled 3? Is that
I rolled a
right?
3, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know who.
I believe that was Vretiel who also rolled a 3, which is very interesting. Very interesting indeed. So, for those of you who rolled for hostility, the individual that seemed to be quite hostile to the question, or who seemed to have heard the question, is this individual right here.
Okay.
All right.
If you'd like, I will highlight them. Guys.
Yeah,
So we're we're doing it. We're doing the jump.
That corner is looking kind of suspicious, guys.
Wow. Wow. Tell me chaos when you're not being chaosed. And then for the 4, it was actually this fellow right here.
Mm.
Oh.
Very interesting.
Yes,
I'm just
quite.
gonna live with the situation that's happening on my screen. Just gonna live. So, with that said, those are the 2 individuals you would have clocked if you were looking specifically for hostility. Axel, you would have seen this individual look directly at you with their side eye.
Which individual?
That guy.
That one. Okay, got you.
Luckily, that is very far across the bar.
Yeah.
So,
Unluckily, there does not appear to be a back door.
Yeah.
there
Seems to be an upstairs though.
Actually, the people who would know this place would actually be Vretiel, Sisten, and your 3 NPCs. Because you have a room here.
My 3 NPCs?
Yep. So
Okay.
Captain Neru, Jayla, and Siles would also know things going down in this area. Also, to kind of give you guys an idea or heads up for those of you who are here, the Serpent's Tankard is also an inn / hostel situation, like a where there's bunk beds and stuff for adventurers or travelers. They do have like rooms. So the 5 of you have a room here. In fact, I think I was looking at the notes. Sisten, you have like 40 gold pieces, right?
Right.
So for your family, between you and Siles, you only managed to get like 100 gold pieces out from your family home while coming down to Dornwich from Fog's Edge. That money has already been dispersed. Vretiel actually has 10 gold pieces because you paid him. So, Vretiel, you are no longer broke. You have 10 gold pieces into your account. But the rest of the money is spread between you, Siles, Captain Neru, and Jayla. You have the bulk of the money, but the rest are with your individuals. And then as for the rest of the wealth of the Solventis family household, when Fog's Edge was pretty much taken over, like your Fog's Edge location, unfortunately, the Crown's Guard locked in your assets. A lot of your assets were locked in by them. You managed to basically escape at the dead of night with the skin of your teeth of the house, taking whatever valuables you could.
All right.
So
Sounds good. Sounds right.
So when you left, a lot of the stuff that you grew up with, a lot of your wealth, is still up in Fog's Edge.
Okay.
So just keep that in mind.
All right. We got ourselves a level 5 quest already. How many people? Okay, so I know Fog's Edge is a noble retreat and training center. How many people in the general populace will know Crown's Guard basic training takes place Fog's Edge?
Very small group of people. I mean,
All right.
Fog's Edge is one of many fortresses that the Crown's Guard have taken. Fort Bernard, which you would have passed through to get to Dornwich.
Another training center?
Yeah.
Cool.
And Dart, you would also know about Fort Bernard, just simply because of where you and Xanaleth come from.
Alright, cool.
If you need information on where those locations are, I have made sure that somewhere on the main map, when we get to it after this particular situation, depending on what happens in this particular situation, you'll be able to see all those locations as well. With that said, and without further ado...
So it's just them two that appear hostile, or is it...
Yes.
I know he silent the whole bar, but...
He silenced the whole bar just because everybody heard Moonless Mists Gang, and they are a notorious entity or faction here in Dornwich. And those 2 individuals were the ones who gave in the silence of that question, those were the 2 individuals that gave hostile looks.
Okay.
All right. And of course, I have not heard of Moonless Mist, so I am confused as all hell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, knowing that you've got a couple of stares at you, Vretiel, was there anything you wanted to tell the group before we get into things?
Tell the group. I don't think I have anything to tell the group. I just have my mug in front of me and I'm just slowly starting to go down. But as I'm starting to retreat, can I actually cast Detect Magic?
Okay.
Spells.
Spells. Right away. Using that. Okay. Yes, you certainly
Level 2?
can. Yep.
So, just like putting my head underneath the table just a little bit, where the halos just peeking up. That's how I'm gonna hide my spell casting here.
Sure.
And you can see the halo just kind of blare for a moment in multicolors, and then I'm gonna look up again. And a 30-foot radius of anything magical.
Absolutely. So, anything magical within that radius will be basically from you. It would go up to Bezkai, and then you wanted 30 feet in front of you. Is that what you're looking for as well?
It's whatever happens next as I move around, I have to take magic up,
Okay.
and they are just actively looking through chaos.
Understood. So what we'll do, because there's cool things that I can use with this now, is we'll put you under a blue ring for the detect magic. So, and we'll also add a token counter to remind me that you have 30 feet. So
My
there's
waist will probably glow.
you have a 30-foot kind of thing there, just to remind me that you've got something on you. Cool.
Sisten, boss, what's the plan?
I start making eye contact with the family and just waving my finger for them to kind of back the hell out. Start backing out.
Sure. I'm gonna make some perception checks on for Oberon and Sile, see if they catch it. Jayla and Xanilith, you see, are having a very intense discussion right now. So they're kind of distracted. That is a D12. Siles is in the middle of a conversation with Bezkai. It looks like they're talking about cards, so he totally missed your look. But Neru caught it, and he will just nod your way, and as he stands up and stretches momentarily.
I'm gonna motion towards him, towards Siles to let him know, and just kind of nudging my head towards my brother and the hostile looks. Hopefully, captain of the guard should be able to recognize it at least that much.
Oh yeah, no, he caught the subtle. He's been watching this whole bar this whole time, just clocking everybody who's in the bar and also all of you who are considered allies to him. So.
Right.
Oh. That is so cute. That is so cute. Vretiel, as you suddenly move over, the bird does not have anything. So this individual right over here, as I pull it up here, this individual has nothing. That individual, the one who's been giving you the eyes, you can kind of see there's like a dagger glinting out, and you can kind of sense magic from that dagger.
What type of magic?
It is a... One second. It is an evocation. Nope, it is not. Hold on.
Evocation.
It has some evocation on it. No. Yeah, evocation magic on it.
Wait, adjuration?
Evocation. EVO.
Advocation.
Evocation,
Yeah.
yeah.
Evocation.
Oh. Very confused. Okay, yeah, got it.
Yeah.
I'm just going to... I kind of just was going under the table and on the other side, getting eyes on things, but I'm going to quickly look at Sisten, make a little gesture, but I'm also wondering what's Kora and Brandis doing?
Kora, Dart, you guys are the ones who can answer this before we go back to where our axolotl is.
I mean, oh, go ahead.
No, I mean, Kora, I think it's just kind of eyeing out to the guys who kind of went a little bit too aggressive towards my friend Axelot over there. So she's just paying attention to that one, but still practically nonchalantly just waiting there, just in case if somebody actually gets up to get too close to Axelot, she probably will react. But right now, she's just waiting to see what will happen.
I mean, Dart will probably look at this guy. Then he'll look back at the group and say, "Guys, just to cover me a bit, just in case it goes wrong."
What are you gonna do? Wait.
He gets up.
Oh,
He goes a
boy.
bit there and goes, gentlemen, why the frown? Here, let me play you some music. And he'll take his lute.
And we're gonna pause on that.
Oh, boy.
Okay, this is that kind of game. Taking a loot. I want you to make a roll for me, Dartis, and you
Yep.
can just DM me the result.
But just so I know, do we get like a long rest again, or?
Oh yeah, no, you're level 2. You leveled up. You have a long rest.
Oh,
This
okay,
is
yeah.
part of it. Yeah. Dart, I just want you to do something for me. Can you make a roll? Make it just based off of your charisma, and then just send me the numbers in a DM.
All right. Is the role? I assume the role is performance.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. All right, hang on. DMing you the result.
Cool. While you're doing that, Axel, you come up towards the bar as with that question. What specific information would you like from that question?
I would just want to know, like, you know, where their whereabouts, you know, what they're doing, and why is my main guy Bobby mad at them? What did they do?
You watch as the barkeep just pause for a moment, looks up at you. You would recognize him from the last time you were in Dornwich. That this was Jason. And Jason, the barkeep, kind of looks at you and is like, well, little buddy, yeah, saying that name gets you in trouble around here in these here parts. So my suggestion, and this is just a suggestion because I know you're not familiar with the way things are happening here, is to not say their name in my tavern again, please. I'd rather have my tavern still standing and remaining, if you know what I mean, and by just even mentioning them tends to make things a little bit tense.
I think personally, right? I noticed that one guy that's side eyeing me, right?
Yep.
So I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear any of that from Jason. I'm gonna toss him a gold coin and then start making my way down
Okay.
to the group.
Jason leans back a little bit more okay. Move your character over to where you go.
Yeah.
Feel free
That's a
to
lot of
start
money.
walking. Go, feel free. Vardartis, with your little check, just as Axel comes in to play, you see this gentleman here kind of gives you the look, like his attention went from you to the axolotl who's joining you currently, and says, yeah, sure, play something for me, bud.
Be to oblige.
Arms crossed across his chest, leaning back, and everyone now is staring right at you, Dartis.
That's all right. This is always fun. And you'll keep playing.
Okay. The loot that you're playing is good enough now that the person at the piano, this individual here, starts to match the whatever tune that you're playing, whatever jig you're playing, starts to match it, and it's a beautiful, lively tune that just kind of perks everyone up, and you see everybody getting back to moving to the way that they should be. If
I
you're
assume that like calmed them down as well, or
Oh yeah, absolutely. You watch as Vretiel kind of tries to sneak around with his detect magic up, kind of like a homing beacon is what I'm seeing here. Is like he's checking in on everybody.
I'm just gonna take a small walk through since it seems people have calmed down. But my curiosity is piqued, so I'm just going to take a little quick gander over to the bar and act like I'm getting a round of everyone. So I'm just gonna move to the bar.
Sure. Make a stealth check for me, please.
Oh, it's not. I'm not being
No,
hiding.
I know you're not, but you have magic up. You have identify magic up. You are stealthing your way and scoping the area. That is hardcore. You are infiltration mode.
Fair. Don't have inspiration or anything. Okay, so this is just how it is. That's a 9.
Everybody notices you in the bar as well. Everybody's looking at your group because Vardartis just stood up and started playing the lute.
I'm just grabbing some mail.
Cool.
Just trying to hold back the excitement from just looking at everyone.
Absolutely. As you get your way towards the bar, roll me a d6.
Okay, let's do it in here. So, d6. Oh.
So not
Sorry.
a tavern brawl today. You guys are acting smart here. Understood.
Oh,
We are
one.
level 2.
A little bit.
I rolled a 1
I rolled a natural one. So the only
on
person
a d6. Yeah.
on a d6. The only other really, like, as you're walking through this space, the only other person that kind of catches your attention in terms of like where the magic is this individual right here, off to the right hand side, just as you were passing the tool and getting towards the bar.
Which one? This one?
Yeah, where Sisten is doing ring around the rosy with.
The one Sisten is circling? Okay.
Yeah.
What magic was it?
It is the kind of holy kind of magic that you would expect from that kind of individual.
Okay, they have a magical item that is probably divinity. Okay, I ordered the round of drinks.
Okay.
I then sadly realize I'm ordering the round of drinks. How
Oh,
much
no.
is this?
Do you have 2 gold on you?
God damn.
Two gold.
Well,
we're
money's tight around here, bud.
Ain't there newcomers like a friendly fee?
Inflation. That's
Well-
2 weeks of.
Not fee, but
Unfortunately for you, sir, things have been pretty bad with the runs that are going in and out of Dornwich. There's been a lot of chaos with some of the receiving and also dispatching of different ships and sailors and merchants going in between here to Talos, and then of course we avoid Araphia and Valerion, but we try to get stuff from Mulchester and further north, and those kinds of treks, they take time. The Shakana Gulf, where the ocean is sitting over there, it's pretty rough these days. So even getting to places like Mirkwell, where we get a lot of our herbs and minerals and things like that for healing potions and such, has been pretty low. I mean, we're in a you know how you got here, right? You went through the mesa area with all the different mountains on either side.
Yeah.
Yeah, so getting caravans to go in and out between us and Dalgurum and Talos, pretty hard. And there hasn't been really a caravan that's gone out to Pluvium in a while. We would go heading towards Valerion, the city out further east of here, but that's sketch. That's a sketch path. So yeah, ale is gonna be like anything is gonna be about to go pieces just because of how difficult getting stuff in to the city is.
Good lord, from a couple coppers to 2 gold.
Since this guy seems like he's a talker,
Mhm.
well, can you help an investigator out? Just came into town, and I could use some information that might be able to assist someone who's trying to stand under 2 feet, as you say, and I'll slide 4 gold.
Well, since you seem to be having the money, Vretiel, make a quick perception check. Everybody else can make insights if they want.
But I'm making perception. Got it.
Yep.
Let's do this on Owlbear Rodeo.
Ooh, natural 20 on my inside.
Nice.
Nice.
Let's do
I
this.
got a 9.
9. Okay.
I'm gonna roll physical dice if you don't mind.
So please go ahead.
A dirty 20 on mine.
Ayo! 2020
Everybody
dice.
rolling.
The dice are failing me today. It is a 7.
A 7. Okay, cool.
This,
That's a 17 on my insight.
Beauty. So anyone above 15 on their insight checks, the moment all of you start kind of heading out the door here, like this particular group start walking off towards heading out, because the moment Sisten's like, hey, let's leave, and the rest of your allies kind of just stand up and get up as well. The moment you guys start standing up, you see this individual seem to whisper something to this individual. You see this individual stop playing billiards before walking subtly this way. They've snuck behind Axel pretty directly while brushing past him to get over here near the bird over here, and you can feel a very intense gaze from these 7 individuals.
Can I just
The insight checks for those of you with a 15 and up, you would get an idea or the feeling that they are now watching you as a group. They have clocked all of you as a group, counting each one of your numbers with their eyes.
Oh, I know I'm handsome. No need to stare.
Do we notice, or do I notice, at least my characters will notice that I keep forgetting your name. Vretiel doesn't notice the situation?
Absolutely. With your perception, all of you are crowded here. You have one lone individual up at the bar. Well, you guys are about to head out the door.
Okay, let me just see how far away this guy is. How much is that, sorry?
That is 115
That's
feet away.
a lot.
Oh, well, nice. That's
Uh,
within the range of my shit. I'm just gonna cast a real quick message cantrip telling the situation back here
Sure can.
to that guy.
Sure can. As you kind of peek around the large, overbearing troll, just kind of try to getting a good insight, because a good portion of the troll's shoulder is like in the way. You kind of have to stand up a little bit on the bar stool, actually, that you were sitting on, to kind of get a good perspective. And then once you do, you lock in. You see Vretiel just place down 4 gold pieces on the bar. In fact, Dark can see it, and Sisten can see that something just happened with Vretiel from where they're standing.
Okay. Yeah, so message. She's just telling you, like, careful. It seems that there's some things going on over here.
Vretiel is sometimes an easy tell. Their halo is very responsive to their state, so right now it's just going in like just these waves everywhere. They're very distracted, very excited. The moment you send that message, it just goes still. It's just like, and then kind of picks up a low dull. And I guess kind of, I can respond back. Is it like serious, or is like just keep an eye out, trying to get information?
There's like a group that just literally noticed us practically. That's what happened, right?
Can I look back? Do they look like they're aggressing, or they're just kind of standing their ground?
Right now you see that where instead of being relaxed, that entire group now has just stopped playing billiards, and they seem to be watching the other group, which is your group, all standing up and heading out towards the door.
Wait, no, we're heading out. I just bought us drinks.
Yeah.
Can
I
I
only told my family to leave. They can do whatever.
can I whisper to Bez and Vardartis to just be prepared, like just get ready type of thing?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You like you've done this a few times now, where anything could happen. You absolutely can do that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take a step in between both groups.
Sure.
And I'm just gonna say, why? Well, hello there. You know, if you're gonna keep staring at us, might as well buy us some drinks, right?
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh dear, I say
All
as I
right.
start trying to usher my people out.
Jayla is actually the first person to go out the door the moment you said anything, and Sal's shortly thereafter. They're actually waiting outside on the bench, while Captain Nero just stands on guard and hears Axel's words. We're gonna resolve what's happening in the bar with Vretiel first. Jason is going to look down to you, Vretiel, and say, "Well, looks like you're about to do stuff. Come by later this evening, and I'll see what I can do for you for that kind of information you're looking for." You see the troll in front of you, like just in front of you or behind you, Vretiel, seem to like smack this particular goblin lopsided, tumbling them out of their chair.
Jesus.
Boy.
Yeah, come by after hours. I'll be down by. Yeah, just come down after hours. You're here. You're one of my folks who are staying here, right?
Yeah, I am.
So, as a guest, feel free to come down when it's a little bit less busy, and then I can see about giving you some tourist information. And then he shoves over 1 gold coin back your way.
Oh,
And he pockets the rest.
very generous. I'll grab all the drinks, and they will just kind of look really pleased with themselves. Like, okay, a little scary, but everything's fine. And then turn around and hear what happens.
Sounds good. As you feel free to make your way down the barway. Axel, you just honestly just approach with that particular question. You see this individual says, "Hey boss, looks like they bought us drinks." The big guy in the corner, they just kind of go, "Huh, bought us some drinks, eh?"
Oh hell no, those are mine.
You sure about that?
Hey buddy, I'm sure about it.
You
Oh,
offered.
no.
You see, And I'm talking to the individual that's in my face right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see,
Mm-hmm.
my friend's over here. You know, the one that's playing the lute right now. That's Paint. You know, the one that's near the door. That's Patches. Right next to Patches is Spots, and
Oh my
all the
God.
way down there at the bar, the one that's bringing me my drinks. That's Halo Top. And I'm gonna tell you now, when those drinks come to our table, I'm going to have a drink, and we'll see where life goes on from there.
If you want to manage to make it out alive without, you know, hurting anybody in the bar and attracting the attention of those nobles there who are very sorely and poorly hiding their interest, you'll give me a drink. In fact, you'll give me your entire round of drinks for me and my companions.
Where's Vretiel?
He's just right north of where you are. Almost
Has
right past the turtle.
right past the turtle. Okay.
There's the turtle. There's the blue guy.
They're struggling with all the drinks.
Can I make my way to Vretiel?
Sure.
I'm gonna make my way to Vretiel, and I'm gonna grab the tray of drinks from them, and I'm gonna just whisper, "Halo Top." When I say run, run.
Wait,
And I
Halo Top?
grab and I grab the drinks. I grab the drinks from him and bring it to the fellow that was speaking with me. My bad, sir. My bad. You know, I didn't mean to be so disrespectful. Here, have your drinks.
How do you hand
And I
this?
handed the tray.
How do you hand them the tray? How aggressively are you handing them the tray?
Not aggressive at all. You know, I'm just one hand and an arm,
Sure.
respectively my left hand, and I'm handing him the drinks.
Cool. You hand over the drinks as everybody kind of meanders through. You see Bezkai kind of step up behind you as a presence, just as this particular hare who's been kind of hopping back and forth between their chair also stands up and sees them and hops around to kind of square up with Bezkai. You watch as the one guy kind of smashes the tray over to the hare, kind of takes it, spills some of the ale, and nods his head forward. The hare goes back towards the table with the tray of drinks. They'll take the drinks, of course, because free drinks. And this guy will say, as they loom menacingly over to you and whisper in your ear, I recommend, if you don't want to get any trouble, not to mention any mention of the Moonless Mists. Not from you. Okay? You're new around here? Don't mention it.
So, yeah, you're part of the Moonless Mist, huh?
Okay? Alright.
God.
Alright.
Oh, God.
oh boy.
Why are we letting Axel talk?
Okay. I rolled a nat 20
I mean,
on this.
I thought you had a plan.
I rolled a natural 20 on this because I wasn't sure which way this was going to go. So the DC that you have to make, Axel, to dodge this particular individual as they reach around to grab the scruff of your neck is a natural 20. So you're going to have to beat that. Or your friends can help you. They can step in to give you some advantage. Bezkai can also give you some advantage as well to try to stop him. But essentially what he's about to do is he's going to try to intimidate you and will tell you, and I'm not going to go into voices for this, but because I just want to make sure you know what's happening to your character. He will try to intimidate you to stop talking about the Moonless Mists Gang.
So this is just a regular. It's not a saving throw or anything. It's just a
Ju-
D20.
Yeah, D20. Straight up, and then your dexterity.
Oh, and dexterity. Okay.
Yeah.
That would be an 18.
Not bad, not bad. Not enough, though. As he grabs you by the scruff of the neck, gives you the most intimidating stare. We don't want any new gangs around here. You get me?
Is he like choking me out?
No,
like,
he's
to the
got
point where I can't.
like it's a very firm, like someone grabbed the back of your neck, very firm, and like
Oh, got it.
almost painful.
Okay.
He's holding him?
Yep.
I am 3 feet tall, so.
Okay. Can I do something here?
Yes. What are your plans?
I would jump on the table
Uh-huh.
and pull out my heavy crossbow, this
Oh,
large crossbow, and point it at him. Can you
Whoa! Chaos!
please
Oh, damn.
drop my fucking friend?
Okay, cool. Great.
Ver-
This is where we're at.
Vretiel!
This is where we are at. Fan freaking tastic.
Like everybody else, I wouldn't have stepped in for, but Vretiel, I kind of need him.
Yep. So this is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna just reveal certain things now.
Like the level difference.
No, I'm just gonna reveal certain tokens on this sheet. Because this is gonna get real messy real quick if I don't pay attention to what's happening.
Oh, great. Okay.
So,
It's just a intimidation. It is just like a
mhm.
listen. As a person of the law in some respects, I don't want this to get ugly. We'll leave. You continue your business, but you should stop that act of aggression right now.
I love the fact that it's the axolotl who was trying to talk to everybody, and I love the fact that it's our ranger who's doing the intimidation for peace. So, roll.
Can I actually give him inspiration? Bardic inspiration.
Absolutely.
Bang.
Roll intimidation for peace. Peaceful intimidation? Whatever.
Peaceful and then I have bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
The
The DC
halo
for this
is
is a natural 20, by the way.
okay. The halo
Oh.
is a deep red. Well, an actual 20 doesn't mean success unless that's how you're running it. Intimidation.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Basically,
Not
the
my-
DC is a 20.
Okay. And what's that bardic inspiration? A d6?
Yep.
Okay, let's see. Okay, 14.
Oh, we
If
need
I
to roll
roll
a
a
6.
6, then I get it.
Need it.
Okay.
That's only a 2.
Ah,
Oh.
Minus a 2?
Uh-oh.
It's
Now you-
just a 2, so 16 in total.
Great. Fantastic. So made it, but then your dreams were shattered because of your ability score. Perfect.
Hey.
I am not.
no, the
new
D6
DM.
has never made it.
No, damn.
They're not intimidated by me, but
Oof.
I've made my statements.
Absolutely. As you made your statements, you finally see, like, just coming across from the bar area here, these two individuals kind of stand up, and then further north, you see this intimidating troll figure suddenly, like, stand up as well, seeing certain things. You see the nobles on this side start seeing what's going on, and the only entrance of this particular building at the moment that you're aware of is starting to get really crowded real quick. You watch as a couple of the nobles, particularly this gentleman, start standing up, and this gentleman started standing up. You see some of the nobles kind of crowd in closer to their guards. You see also a couple of individuals that were here directly run towards the back of the bar. There is now no music here. Obviously, this guy is just still sitting there drinking his drink while Jason just looks backwards and you can kind of see like the look of dad disappointment on his face. Great. Cool. With your words alone not being intimidating enough, this individual is going to look towards Axel and say, I see. Every time you people come into town, stuff like this always seems to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Well then, I'm gonna ignore him, and I'm gonna yell out to Jason. Hey buddy, hey Jason, I owe you one after this. Then instantly try to punch the guy that's holding me in the face.
This was good. Like it was going so well with like the de-escalation, and then it just went back up again. It was perfect.
Whoa!
Well done. Please roll initiative. Let me just add your tokens to the initiative tracker as well.
Damn it.
We are.
Are you ready, kids?
This is gonna happen.
Captain.
For your allies, some of them do have stats, but what I'm gonna do instead is anytime you're in line with one of your NPC allies, they'll just give you advantage.
Okay.
Okay. So long as they're with you, I mean, they'll help you in the fight. They'll help do a couple of things here and there, but that is all that they can do. This is going to be your fight. Because otherwise, there's just way too many. Like, I'm adding your tokens. I'm adding these guys' tokens into things as well.
Wait, I have a question.
Yep.
Is that an Aarakocra?
The one that you're looking at?
The bird, this bird fellow.
Yes. Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
So guys, this is a problem for me.
Yep, it's a bird.
It's a bird.
Yeah.
Axel don't like birds.
Axel
Got it.
hates birds.
Axel's
Oh, dear.
scared of birds.
Oh dear.
Fantastic. Noted.
Oh, I have bad news for you later.
Oh no.
All right, so initiative.
Yeah. Just
Initiative.
Initiative. Cool.
Initiative of 8 for me.
Cool.
Oof.
So that was an 8.
Oh, I acted the wrong person. Oops.
There you go.
I'm trying to guess custom put it in.
I rolled a
I'm
17.
17 for Axel. It was going so great, you guys.
Well, he grabbed my friend,
It's so cute. That's fine.
and I'm a lawful person.
We knew this was going to happen. We knew this was a possibility. So,
I'm terrified. I do not have the health points for this.
cool. Anyone else rolled initiative? I have to mark these down as well, guys.
Oh crap! I need it.
You can write it down on the initiative tracker. You just look at your character's name and
I
then.
have a lot of things happening as well. Yeah, if you can do that, that would be cool too.
Yeah, I did mine. I'm in 11.
11, okay.
I
Dart
have
was an 8. Axel was a 17. And then
Sisten's 14.
14 as well. Cool. Okay.
I'm also going to say shit. Siles, we probably need you.
Cool. What I'll do instead, because like I said, there's too many different tokens here. Let me just do this for your allies. Because I like making things easy for me. That way I have less things to track. So all of your allies are just going to be represented by this caravan. So anytime you have your NPCs on the board, they'll just go on the caravan's turn.
Okay.
And then for your NPCs, Sisten, what will happen is anytime they're around you, they'll have advantage. So you can move them wherever you feel like this character, this NPC would move and act in this way. So I give you complete control on that one. They also rolled pretty high for your allies.
Hey.
So well done, allies.
Oh,
They-
I thought the enemies rolled high.
Oh, they did good too.
Oh, great.
So allies are first. Axel, Chief, the whatever this dude is, he rolled afterwards. So it'll be Axel, enemy, Kora, Sisten, enemy, Vretiel, Vardartis.
Cool.
Sound good?
So it's kind of like an intertwined, yeah.
Yeah.
It's more like an intertwined area.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would show you guys on stream as well, just so that folks on stream can see the shenanigans that are happening off to the side. Unfortunately, I can't zoom in, but when we do your turns, that's what we'll do. So for your moves, your allies are going to join you. For Sisten, any specifics for what your allies are doing? Is there anything specific also, Dart, you'd like Xanalith to do, and something for Bezkai?
Neru's basically gonna try to keep the line between me and him going.
Okay. Cool.
Siles, I'm gonna assume he's been, nobly trained as well in swordplay, so
Yes.
he's gonna kind of hang back and take my back. I'm gonna need him mainly for the after because
Mhm.
he's the one who's the natural leader here. I'm just kind of here. I'm just
Yeah.
kind of just surviving.
Okay.
Yeah. And Jayla's pretty much gonna hang back and just be there for the aftercare.
Aftercare. Sounds perfect and legitimate. Cool. So, with that said, is there anything specific that you see Xanalith doing, Vardartis, in this time? Because she might actually just stand in front of you to get you away from.
Yeah, that's
the
what I
enemy.
expected to do. I mean, I get the feeling her reaction would be to slam her mug on the table and then get in front of me.
Oh yeah, no, she did that, and she shoves you right back into the chair, and you're kind of stumbling backwards.
Oh, come on, sis. I can manage. Let me at him.
Yeah.
You see, like, momentarily, your sister just kind of give you your fucked look.
Okay. Don't give me that look. It scares me.
What would you like Bezkai to do, Axel?
Point her crossbow at the snake-looking dude.
Already on it.
Yeah.
Cool. So, we've started with initiative. Those are your allies' turn. Axel, you're up.
Woo! Straight, good old jab to the face.
Yeah.
That is a 24. Woo!
Barbarians, man. With a 24, you hit him square in the face.
That's a good old 3 to the face.
3 points of damage to the face. Fantastic. With that 3, you watch as he a bit of blood, like a bloody tooth, pops out.
I'm just gonna say, let's fight.
Absolutely. As this happens, multiple things are going to happen now because all of these individuals right here, this stack of individuals, they're all going on the same turn.
Oh, great. Okay.
Okay. So first things first, the chief is going to move closer to here. He's kind of clocked everything and he looks at Sisten.
The nobleman.
Yep. Figures he is the one with the money and that he is the one in charge. There are 3 individuals here in the back that you see. They are going to stand up and you watch as the bunny actually hops on top of the billiards table while the bird kind of flies up in the air. This is a very tall building. In general, it's huge. The troll though is barely scraping, scraping the top of the roof, of course, of this building. So the size of the troll itself is about 15 feet tall. So as you can imagine, this particular bird is now 10 feet up in the air. Low space, but they're up there in the air, so they are flying. To represent flying, I'm just gonna mark that in blue on their token that they are 10 feet up.
Okay.
Okay. This individual here is just paying attention to what's going on, to who he needs to track. In fact, he's eyeing Axel, Xanaleth. He sees Dart just go in here. He's also eyeing Kora and Vretiel, checking to see who is the weakest. That is their turn on that round for movement. In terms of actions, this guy is going to punch you right back.
Nice.
I will publicly roll this punch, and we'll see what happens. It will not show up on stream, but it will show up for anyone who's got Owlbear Rodeo up. Does a 13 plus, because it's an armed attack, does a 13 plus 3 hit you for a 16?
Yes.
Great. You will take, for an unarmed attack, you will take this plus 3. You will take 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
Oof.
Oof. Oof. Okay.
Okay.
That's not great.
So when the TPK happens.
Yep.
When the TPK happens, yeah.
I did say that. I'm like, there were ways this could have been averted. There could have been situations.
Is he still holding me, by the way?
Yes, he is. He's just got you
man.
here. So when you punched him, it hit him. He hated it. Lost a tooth. He's holding onto the back of your neck and then punches you back.
Cool.
Yeah. Great. How are you guys for health?
A good old 18 right now.
Okay, then you're fine.
Yeah.
So
That's after the punch.
That's after the punch,
that
yeah.
was after the punch.
Yeah. You're more after that damage than I am before.
Absolutely. Looking at Vretiel, it isn't the snake folk that kind of attacks you, Vretiel. It will be actually a hare.
Oh. Quick
You
boy.
watch as the hare kind of cocks his hand crossbow and fires. I will also roll this up here for you guys. Does a 10 hit you, Vretiel?
No, I am too small and agile.
Absolutely. The arrow whiffs and twangs, and you see it kind of whiz past by you, in between you and Kora, and hits the wall right over here.
Where are you rolling all this at?
I rolled it on Owlbear Rodeo.
They just kind of like dodge, like with their body just slightly, but they're keeping the crossbow aimed, and they're steady in their movements.
Perfect. As that happens, those are the only 2 actions that this particular group can take at this time. Although Mezkai will feel Snake Eyes over here go right in line closer to her. You can see them kind of pull out a dagger as well. So far it's been punching and a couple of arrows. Nothing too crazy. With that said, we'll go to the next individual. Guess they're clocking it based on... Okay, so Kora, you're next. Followed by an enemy, potentially, and Sisten right after. So, Kora. You see things going on. You nearly got shot by an arrow.
You really had to start this, didn't you?
Who was
Yes.
that? Who was that directed to?
Everybody, apparently. Everybody had to just decide to fight today. Because why the fuck not? Oh boy, I don't... I don't really have too much of an AC, and I see shit going on. I'm just gonna cast Mage Armor myself.
Smart.
So I have right now a 13 AC,
Perfect.
which is better.
Mage armor is now cast. What color do you like?
It's actually kind of like a rainbow. As you can see, the staff. The staff is pure white, but it has like little like ravens going around it. You can see as this ravens kind of enfolds and kind of surrounds Kora a little bit, making like the same colors that she has, which is like blue, light blue, purplish, I think, and a yellow into it. So it's just like a combination of colors just going around Kora right now.
Cool. I can do.
And
I can do that. You are shining like a light.
nice. And I don't really have a bonus action. If I have not played the fucking sorcerer before, give me a second. I can quicken spells, can spend 2 sorcery points to change the casting time to a bonus action of this casting. If I casted a spell and I use the quicken spell, I only can do cantrips, or can I actually cast like a normal spell?
With quicken, I think you can do it with a normal spell. Let me just check that up while we're doing that. 1 second. So you
Because
can cast
it is
because you've got quicken as a sorcerer, right?
yes, meta magic adept shit, but it just gives me like the sorcery points to do so. But I was just wondering because I'm used to like if you cast a spell, you cannot like cast another one that has like a bonus action. But I don't know if you could do that as a sorcerer with the quicken spell.
Okay, so this is what you can do with that particular spell. When you cast a spell, spells can only be cast as a bonus action. So if they have a casting time of a 1 bonus action, such as a spiritual weapon or a feature like the quicken spell meta magic, that changes the casting time to 1 bonus action.
Oh, so instead I could use like you quicken scale, do mage armor, and then I can cast something else later on.
It lets you cast a spell that requires an action as a bonus action.
Oh, any
Basic.
action. Okay.
Yeah, basically you'll get to be able to cast 2 spells in a turn. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, alrighty. Sorry, I've never played a sorcerer before. I'm learning.
No.
Well then, yeah, I'll probably I'll probably will use quicken spell to actually cast mage armor on myself, which costs me the 2 only sorcery points that I have. But as an action, I would like to just cast firebolt on the big guy.
Nice.
Go for it. Let's do this. Apparently, the violence has been chosen today. This is where we're at. Let's go.
Guys, it's a wood building.
It's firebolt, not a bow. So it's only going to attract him. If he can set on seeing some fire, it ain't my fault.
I don't think firebolt affects the environment unless the
Okay.
GM says it does. But it is
Yeah.
a flammable object hit by the spell ignites,
True.
even
So
if
I
it's
roll-
being worn or carried.
Good to know. So I rolled a physical dice, by the way.
That's fine.
That was a 18 plus 5.
That
Does
hits
that
for
hit?
days.
Awesome. Then it's 1d10. Please don't roll shit. Okay. 3 points of fire damage.
Perfect. I want you to roll me a D100.
D100?
Oh no.
You are a wild magic sorcerer.
Oh no.
Isn't that when I actually use Tide of Chaos, though? Because I
No.
can use...
That's for
every
anything.
time?
Yeah,
Oh!
you
Okay.
chose wild.
I
Yeah.
didn't
Anytime
know
the
that.
GM wants to be wild.
Yeah.
Oh, he wants to be wild.
I didn't
I thought I
know.
was
Okay,
on
that's
ones and 20s. Oh, okay.
Oh, great.
this is great then. D100.
Yep, roll me a D100.
Cast fireball.
80.
I mean, things happen when things happen. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
80.
we somehow got here. Can you roll me a D4?
Okay.
Uh-oh.
That's a 1.
Oh, no.
So for the next 24 hours, you have the ability to speak dark speech.
Oh.
Well, okay. All right.
This is speech of the depths, essentially. So you can speak like underwater, like primordial stuff.
Oh, you can talk to me.
Yeah.
She just randomly starts talking in this bizarre language. They get scared and run away.
Exactly. Yeah.
So yeah, after Kora casts this, then she's gonna behind the table, which I'm sure they can do it. I don't think that's far enough of 30 feet. And with that, they're gonna say, "Can everybody just chill the fuck out?" But then she doesn't know that she's saying it on the weird
Absolutely.
language.
Yep. That is Kora's turn. A little bit wild. A little bit. Just a little bit. Just a
Only
little
bit. Only bit.
The individuals in the top, I will also count this with the nobles. You watch as the troll in the top corner there kind of sends out their people one by one to assess the situation, and you see them start moving your way. They're gonna take their time to get to where you guys are, because obviously it's a bar fight, and they probably get a lot of those around here. Meanwhile, this individual right here, that Kora, you would recognize them because they were in front of the apothecary, along with the individual with certain magic that Vretiel found out would begin ushering some of the nobles towards where Jason is. Jason's just paying attention to see what things are happening right now, while the turtle waiter here is like running straight up for their lives towards the bar. Buddy over here is still drinking his drink.
Serious dude.
He's
Serious
just
dude.
ignoring everything right now. Cool. That is their turn. It might take a while for these individuals to start going to your way, but yeah, they're coming. You guys are blocking the only entrance right now to this place. From what you
I've got the door. I've got the door held like half open, standing in the doorway.
Yeah. This is now hostage territory. Cool. That is their turn, but Sisten, you're up, followed by Vretiel, then Vardartis.
Alrighty. I'm going to look at the situation, look at Vretiel, think, God damn it, I gotta do something. I'm gonna look at the captain and insult him, trying to bait him in before darting out the door, and yeah.
What are you telling him specifically? Just you need to
Okay,
tell
okay.
me.
My brain is scattered today, so my creativity is lacking.
Of course. You see a big dude who is in the corner, who's been quietly eyeing you this whole time, while a couple of members of his motley crew has been staring daggers at all of you.
Alright. I'll look at him and say, "Big guy, your gang has made a noble shitless."
Nice.
Can you roll me a Are you trying to intimidate him just out of curiosity, or just trying to
Trying to-
distract him?
Bait him more or less.
Bait. Okay, I'm gonna make this a public roll. Let's see how dumb he is. Let's see how dumb he is.
I can roll some kind of charisma for it.
I'm gonna use charisma for ego. So
To make it a contested charisma.
Yeah, a contested. Because you're trying to bait him, so maybe a persuasion check. And it'll be a contested one. I'll roll this. We'll see what happens. I rolled a nat 20.
Ooh.
How are you rolling all these nat damn 20s?
I think it's something to do with Owlbear.
I only rolled once on Owlbear, and then I rolled one real dice.
I can't even see where she's doing this at.
There's a dice section on Owlbear
Yeah.
right next to the initiative tracker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the initiative tracker.
Yeah. It might be messed up depending on where you are. So on my screen, it's in alphabetical order right now. So I looked it up on Owlbear, on the stream, and it was messed up on the stream. So we'll just use what I know here. I have the order in mind, so. Which means I can zoom in on the situation without worries.
Okay, Owlbear rolled me a 14. So plus 2, that's 16. That's not enough.
Nope. The dude you're trying to basically distract in a way will just giggle and huff. Yeah, well, once a noble, they're all nobles. It's kind of what you get from them. They're not impressed.
Yeah, clearly.
I punched the dude once, and that's all that's happened. Well, no. Okay, hold on. Kora shot a fireball.
Who did 3 points of damage.
Still good enough, I did 3 damage just by punching someone, so.
Alright, well, if he's not impressed,
Nope. Not impressed.
then
Although you had advantage because you were standing next to Captain Aaron.
oh, did I?
Yeah, so you can re-roll that again, and we'll see if you get a nat 20.
No, not one. So
Nah.
Yeah, no.
The original point still stands.
yep. So instead, I guess. What was this?
Just stab him.
Gonna take a wider berth around that guy, and I'm gonna take my sword and use it to separate them two.
Okay, all right, go for it. Let's see what you do. Let's see what you do.
Please don't stab me.
Alright, so that's 17 plus 3.
17.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. That will beat his AC. So roll your damage.
How nice.
And I will make a quick concentration check. Which I will roll publicly.
And sneak attack rules if I got allies within 5 feet too, right?
Yeah. In this case, it's only Axel.
Yeah, Axel within 5 feet of my opponent, so I still get that sneak attack. So that's a total of 11 damage.
Perfect. You watch as this guy backs off right away from where Axel is as he kind of goes round, just startled at the pain, looks up, and it's just bloody intent towards all of you right now.
I grab I grab Axel and dart backwards.
Okay. Axel, you're okay with this situation?
Yes, I am okay with this
Okay,
situation.
great. Move your
I'm actually
token
getting
wherever Sisten goes. Feel free to move your token because he's grabbing you and running.
Okay.
Alright.
We're going,
That's
we're
the
going back.
last of my distance right there.
Sweet.
See all my
Sweet. Cool. Very
Yep, that's my
interesting round. Very, very interesting round. Very cool. As you dart backwards, you see the captain of the guard of this group, this menacing group, look directly at you, Sisten, and you can tell he's clocked you. Bezkai in this moment, because Axel's just run away from her, we'll find out what happens on their turn. Meanwhile, we'll get to Vretiel, then Vardartis.
Alright. This gentleman here,
Yes.
is he reaching for that enchanted dagger?
Oh yeah, he's now reaching out, and he's gonna probably have it out on their turn.
Oh. Well, they didn't listen. The halo turns to a light sky blue, and it transforms into that of like the spectral wings, tiny wings, right? And I'm casting Zephyr Strike
Yo!
to give myself. And
Zephyr Strike!
I jump down from the table, and then momentarily my wings come out, and I guess dash like 30 feet back.
Okay.
Keep billowing, and I have my crossbow, and I'm aiming for that guy's hand that's going towards the dagger.
All right, let's go for it. Let's see
So I'm
what you
getting
do.
my-
Hold
With
the
this-
door open, Siles!
I'm doing this as the doors are swinging. So in between,
Sure.
I'm going to shoot. I'm
Roll it with. Okay, 1 second.
we'll flavor one. First of all, let me mark off my spell. And I rolled this with advantage because of the Zephyr Strike.
Yes, you do. As the doors swing back and open, Siles automatically, like on the downswing of this door, kind of keeps the door open for you. So you have a portion of the door kind of open on this way, and Captain Eru has the other door kind of pushed out with his foot. So it's wide open. Both doors are wide open right now.
Yeah. So let me see if I hit. Like I said, I'm aiming for that hand that's going for the dagger.
Absolutely. Shoo.
Those are terrible.
Oh.
10.
Hmm.
I'm
That's
so
with your advantage.
incredibly sad. Yeah, I am. I rolled a 4 and a 2. I am so incredibly sad right now.
Okay. Roll me a d4. Just roll me a d4.
2.
2. Okay. You watch as your arrow swings straight through and actually lodges itself in the scale armor of this guy. Not injuring him at all, just lodges into a part of the scale armor. So he's got like an arrow sticking out without bleeding.
That is so sad. Because I think I don't get that again. Because once before the spell ends, you give yourself So I can't do that again.
So now he runs.
God. Well,
Ooh.
I'm far away. That's I use my bonus action to reload the crossbow.
Absolutely. So you reload the crossbow, and as we do that, Dart, it is your turn. You do have advantage because Xanolith is right beside you.
All right. Well, what Dart is gonna do? He's gonna play his lute, and this guy is gonna feel something weird as I cast Dissonant Whispers on him. So you need to do a Wisdom saving throw of 13.
Okay, we'll do this live on stream. Let's see what this guy's at. Like, they're not that smart. My stream has froze. Everything has froze slowly but surely. This stream is too powerful for its own good. So for a wisdom saving throw.
Too much chaos.
All right, okay. Straight 18, by the way.
Oh, well, you still get still half damage at least.
Yes, absolutely.
So half damage of 11.
Wow. So
Rounded up or down?
this guy is actually down.
Okay.
This guy is out. They're
Damn.
gone. That was so okay.
The Vardartis will just go like raging like that and attacking us. So uncivilized. So uncivilized. And then I take is Bardic Inspiration like a bonus action or
It is a bonus action.
Yeah, bonus action. All right.
As a bard, it is a bonus action.
Yeah, so I'll give Axel some Bardic Inspiration.
Nice.
You are now inspired. What is Vardartis's color?
Let's go with like purple.
Okay. You
Like
are
a darker purple maybe.
I only have one purple, so.
No,
that is the
okay.
purple. You are now inspired, Axel.
Me
And then
is
I guess
inspired.
I will move like right over here.
Beside Kora. Understood.
Yep.
Great. Siles and Neru are going to look at Sisten, and they're going to just hold the door. Legitimately. They're just going to hold the door. All of you guys eyeing. Neru is looking at this guy because he's the closest one to this guy. And you can kind of see Neru reach for his longsword at his hip, ready to wield it just in case Big Dude makes any moves. But so far, Big Dude has done nothing yet until their turn. What would you like Bezkai to do, Axel? Because they are closest to the person who is down, and they are in melee range of Snake Guy.
I would like Bezkai to like take a step back towards the table to kind of like reconvene with the team. You know, just be around that table.
Bezkai will actually do that. They will take the dodge action, and then they'll just walk this way.
Okay. I'm also assuming in the same, still pointing at the crossbow at that person.
Absolutely. Very, like, just looking at the crossbow. Something with your NPCs, just so you guys know, they will not take any particular actions to do damage. They will only give you guys the help action. The main reason for that is because I want you guys to feel like you're the heroes.
Okay.
Cool. Anything for Xanaleth for you, Dart?
I pretty much assume his sister would just pretty much jump the big guy.
Absolutely. She's got her two swords out. She's a dual wielder. She's ready to fight, and she'll yell backwards towards you, "Get out of here!"
But why? This is so entertaining. It's magnifique.
Vardartis, if you do not get out, I will slash you with my swords myself.
Okay. Will do.
And you see that she is very unimpressed.
Can I want to just like poke at Xanalith and be like, he just killed a dude. Let him stay.
Xanaleth is like not worrying too much. He goes, "Yes, well, it's just one dude, but there's a whole bunch more."
One is the first of many.
I kind of like this city, if you don't mind, little one. If you get in my way, I'm going to hit you as well. She's kind of violent. Xanaleth is really violent. Sorry about that.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, that's how she's supposed to be.
Yep. I hope anyone in the audience who has any triggers on that kind of situation, I'm really sorry. Okay. And those are the two NPCs here. Jayla will just do what Jayla does, and that's it for their turn. However, Axel, you're up. Then that entire group is gonna go.
Okay, I'm gonna turn around, look towards Kora, Vardartis, Xanilith, and Bezkai, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm say, ladies and paint, can you guys handle the? Oops, I didn't mean to move that. Can you guys handle some of the goons that they have real quick? Me and Patch will do what we can against this big dude over here. And I'm not gonna take a no for an answer as well. So I'm gonna turn back towards the chief guy, and you guys are gonna hear my first rage call as he says, "Let's get ready to rumble!" And he's gonna take a rage action.
Perfect.
So, yeah. Now I'm gonna go straight towards the chief dude,
Mm-hmm.
and with my bow staff, both hands, I'm gonna go straight for a strike to his body.
Absolutely, go for it. Make your way over there. Unless you want me to move your tokens over.
That's okay, I got it. Oop.
Ooh.
All right. Does a 17 hit?
17 does hit.
Cool. I have rage on as well, so even if it didn't, then oh well. And then I'm gonna hit him for 8 plus 2, 10.
Okay, 8 plus 2, 10. So 10 total points of damage. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna track their damage as well for you guys. They have 10 damage on. Okay. So you
And
hit
then
10.
yeah,
Okay.
and then I'll end my turn there.
Great. Fantastic. Well, it's their turn up. The chief is going to look down at you and say, well, you're a troublemaker, aren't you? Make a strength check. He is going to try to grapple you.
Contested strength check.
Yes.
Does he beat a 19?
Let's find out. Let us do a public roll.
I swear if there's another 20.
Honestly.
Well, I can always add. I can always add things if I wanted. But I'm a very strong DM. My pride wouldn't let me do that. So it is a 15.
Cool.
You dodge right out of the way.
Okay.
Fine.
You're too slow. You're too slow.
You watch as you dodge one, and then just as he does that, he's going to attack you.
Oh, damn.
I'm going to roll this off screen for my own health and safety. The way he attacks you, it's like he's got a scimitar out, and you don't even see it coming as he whips it over for a modified 20.
Shit. Okay. I have resistance to slashing, bludgeoning, and piercing.
Great. This will be half damage then.
I mean, wait. I can actually use a reaction and cast silvery barbs at that.
Oh shit!
Good. But
So you have to roll your the D20 and you pick the lower one.
I believe silvery barbs is banned in PH.
Oh,
No.
it is?
Yeah.
Oh, crap. Yeah, I should have asked about the spells.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I asked that too. I asked if I could have Barbary Soul, but they told me no.
Oh, I'll have to change that.
Yeah. So it would have been 6 total slashing damage from the scimitar. They're gonna
So
make
3?
a second. Yep. So it's 3, but they're gonna make another attack.
Okay.
Does a 12 hit you?
No.
Great. So that one will miss.
Cool.
For that one, and then they'll make another slash with their scimitar towards you.
Damn.
You are so small and slight. They got lucky on that first hit. They only hit a 10.
Cool.
You slippery little asshole. That was a very short thing that they say towards you. Not in that tone, but in a much more deeper bass baritone. Just so you know, that's how he sounds. Cool. That is the chief's turn. You watch as this individual starts to go eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which is the same thing for your DM. Eeny, meeny, miny,
Negan.
mo. We have a 4, so they are going to go. Yeah. They saw Vretiel try to hit them from the open doorway, and they're going to pull out the hand crossbow. Again, I'll roll this offsite for my own health and safety, and they also miss as their crossbow whiffs off to the side and lands just by like Siles right here. Like it hits and it just lands by Siles, nearly nicking Sisten on its way out.
Shrug my shoulder out of the way of it.
Yep. The reaction in the bar for anyone with a fairly decent perception is they're used to this kind of behavior.
Question: do those orcs and goblins actually make their way down yet?
It's not yet their turn.
Okay,
We'll find out in the next round, and we'll see.
got it.
All right, that was that guy's turn. You watch as the other individuals start moving around. Let me just make sure I have movement. You see this guy go in here. You see Hair Dude kind of go right over here, where they have good line of sight on Vretiel. Sparrow Dude is going to fly up about here. So they have good line of sight of this guy, and you see this guy is just gonna go actually right on the table again. So they have good line of sight. So they have a good line of sight on all of you.
Got it.
Sparrow Jude will pull out their bow, and they are going to make an attack on Kora. And miss. The arrow lands right over here. Just misses right beside your foot.
Me?
Yep, right beside Kora's foot.
Yay.
Yay. And that'll be it for this entire round for this group, now that they're in formation. Kora, you're up though, followed by the folks in the back. Kora, it is your turn.
Yeah. Can you repeat again what was happening, who's hurt and anything? Because I there's a problem going on my side, so
Sure.
I got distracted.
Absolutely. Axel has gotten beaten up
Okay, fair.
Decent amount.
a decent amount. And you're getting pockmarked arrows at you.
Boy. Let's try some Chaos Bolt into the one who just picked the shit out of Axel.
Perfect.
Oh, that one
let's
guy's
go.
already down.
A chaos
Yeah.
bolt, right?
Yes, Chaos Bolt, yes. And I'm gonna act. Well, before I'm just gonna like move over here so I don't like, hurt people.
Sure. You sneak
No,
sneak around the table. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I just shoot the guy with elbow.
With a
See
chaos
that
bolt.
hits.
Sure can. So, just give me the numbers. I'm just trying to answer a question that I just received, so give me 1 second.
Okay. Sorry, there's something going on over here. I'm really getting distracted.
No worries.
Chaos Bolt, yes.
We have a
Rolling
lot of
physical-
things going on, and we're almost to time, so that's why I'm like,
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. It's shit
Yeah.
just happened. I'm
I feel you.
That's a 17 to hit. That's a hit.
That hits.
Good. Do I need to roll a
Yeah.
d8 to see which damage type it is, or just choose?
Usually when it comes to wild magic sorcerers, you have to roll for the d8, but because this is our first round of a fight as a group, and we're just trying to figure out your characters and trying to figure out our fighting system, I will let it slide that you can pick one.
Okay. I'm gonna choose then psychic damage for being a bitch.
This is for being a bitch.
So it's psychic damage and
Take psychological damage.
when I hit the target's when I hit the target takes 2d8 plus 1d6. Huh? Why plus d6 though?
For a chaos bolt?
Because yeah, you can.
1 second.
Okay.
Just...
Oh, that's I have never used Chaos Bolt before. Chaos Bolt is like a link thingy, so as long as they stay here, they take a 1d6, or
Yeah.
am I confusing?
So a creature can be targeted only once by each casting of this spell. You roll the same number of both d8s. The chaotic energy leaps from the target to a different creature of your choice within 30 feet of it. And then you'll have to make a new attack roll against the new target. This happens when the magic goes through. So for the 2d8 plus 1d6 damage, it's just essentially all of that damage is from your ranged attack.
Okay.
And then that extra, I don't think it jumps at all. I don't think that's the kind of thing it does. I think it's just additional damage on a hit.
Okay. So then so gonna cast that as the psychic damage and it's 2d8 then.
Yeah, it's 2d8 plus 1d6. Because you hit it. This particular individual's AC is not that high.
So I think I also rolled a d6.
Yeah.
So it says that total damage was 13.
So total damage of 13. It means 13 total for psychic damage.
You took that personally.
Yeah. They definitely took that personally. So they will take 23 points of damage.
Nice.
Altogether. Like, they're down by 23 points. You watch as it hits them on your head. Please roll me a d100.
Oh, God. More chaos.
And I'm speaking in devilish tones. 63.
63. With a 63... Okay. With a 63, you watch as the arcane bolt hits this guy and just arches through the air. This is magic that kind of takes that extra d6 and flips it on its side. And becomes this really dark, almost chaotic energy. I need you to roll me 2 things. No, just one thing. Roll me a d100. 1 second, hold on. Let me see how many people we've got here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 4, 8, 10, 12, 14. So roll me a d12.
A d12?
Never a great side one.
It's a 3.
You hear a loud, curdling scream from this individual right here as one of his arms that he was using for a crossbow gets cut.
Ooh.
As the magic cuts right through and he loses an arm.
Holy shit. Kora, you're
I-
cool!
I am so sorry. I'm just trying to apologize with devilish the language that she's speaking right now. I did not meant to have do that. Oh my god. Okay, she looks confused as fuck. She don't really know what she's doing.
The only person who can understand you right now is Axel. This guy is in complete shock by the sudden trauma.
Oh boy.
Cool. So you're just taking them down one by one. We are almost at time. Do you guys want to keep playing?
Yes.
Yes.
Are you guys
Please.
good for? Are you guys good for another hour?
Yes.
Yes.
Perfectly fine with that.
Great. So let's keep going. This bar fight is great. Good job, Kora.
Who would know? Who would realize that Kora and Vardartis were the first two to do sick shit?
She didn't even want it to. And she's trying to apologize, but everybody's just giving her like all the
Garlic
language.
wasn't expecting a fight either, you know.
Having
He
said
played the lute to
that-
calm them.
Sisten just wanted to get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
And I've taken 8 points of damage.
Having said that, though, anything else on your turn, Kura?
No.
You have at least 10 feet more of movement. If you want to get out of here, you can.
She's gonna.
The door is open. The door is open.
Yeah,
Okay,
Silas
good.
is opening the door.
Great.
I'm just gonna scooch right over here.
That's a long distance there, right now.
Vretiel's like, I know my turn is coming up. I've got things I've got to do. Let's hope the dice will be nice.
I'm really curious if these orcs and goblins are on their side or not.
Oh, we'll find out.
I have doubts.
Me too. And then we're gonna have to fight a whole another group.
No, that's why we should, get the fuck out of there.
Actual
we're
fight.
just level 2.
I don't know. I mean, for a level 2, you paralyzed a guy and you made one go unconscious. I think you're doing good.
It wasn't on purpose.
I think you're doing
Sisten
fine.
cut a dude. What's us with arms right now? Sisten cut a dude's arm off, and we got a guy who has no right hand right now or something.
He
It's
has
what
no
a-
arm. He doesn't just
Oh,
have no hand. His entire arm from the shoulder down is cut off, and he is now currently paralyzed in shock
got it.
because he just lost a limb
From nothing.
from
From
magic,
nothing. From the dark void of
magic.
magic. Yeah.
From magic that wasn't even aimed at him. Like, totally
Yeah.
unexpected.
Also, I hope you guys realize that this could have happened to us as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He could have been that number.
Roll me a
Yes.
d12. I just said roll me a d12 because I counted 12 individuals there.
Yep.
You
have
guys,
happened.
You guys just got lucky.
My relationship with my devil could have been a lot more interesting real quick. Like, bro, I don't know you, but I need you right now.
Having said that, the watch as the troll is lounging backwards. He's got this big, huge, devilish grin on his face.
Oh, I don't like that. Oops, I
From
moved that.
the madness and the chaos. And he will give an order in troll.
Can any of us speak troll?
It sounds like goblin. Like troll and goblins, they kind of have like a strange dialect that they kind of share together. So that's kind of what it sounds like. So if any of you speak goblin, you can kind of figure it out. But you
not
can
me.
also figure it out based on their actions. These guys are actually just gonna sit. They're gonna sit and watch this happening.
Shit.
You see
Shit.
this guy just kind of meander over, sits directly on top of this table, while the rest of these nobles are being ushered to go up the stairs. They are being told, please run, please go. You see
Seemingly,
Jason. You see
I-
Jason serve this guy, and you serve that guy move over behind the bar, cowering behind the bar.
okay. Not the turtle. Oh, so the turtle wasn't a noble.
No, but they are running like they are equally just as terrified of what's going down at the only exit right now that you can tell.
Got it.
Vretiel and Sisten, Jayla, and Styles, as well as Captain Arrow, have not been in this particular space for too long. They just got the room. So they don't know any of the exits right now. So this is the current lay of the land. This is where things are happening. These guys are just watching, completely amused by the whole entire situation.
How nice.
That is their turn. They're not going to do anything. They're just going to watch.
Just to go either one or two ways. We beat them, we have to fight them next, or we beat them and we gotta talk our way out of it.
They're just watching in complete amusement as you are basically taking down these individuals on the corner here. Sisten, you're up.
Alright. I come up against Sisten's kind of unaware of the oculi history and everything, and really confused at a lot of things, but here's a little whisper in his head giving him a little insight into activities he could do that he wasn't quite aware of. He says fuck it and just gives his consciousness over to that feeling, and I just need to find a way to role play my spells in here, because
yeah, go for it. You hear the whisper, and it sounds like a snotty individual in your head. That same kind of snotty voice that you met in your dreams.
I look at the...
Kind of, because you did ask me a question, you wanted to know if the item could turn into that particular thing.
Or if you say yes to that, retcon the gift, one or the other.
Yeah. Because I know you've got a brooch. This thing can change essentially to whatever its user, like whatever the user is, it'll change to what that user needs at that time.
Cool.
That is the effect of it. Mind you, it's within a very, very limited scope. So if you wanted it as a dagger, it can be a dagger for you.
Right. Yeah, I was I've always wanted to play a dual daggered person. There's just so much pull away from that mechanically.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're cool with how I laid that out, it's not going to affect this turn, but this turn,
I will allow it for this, and then we'll see how it feels, and then we'll have to field and operate it as we go along, just in case it's a little bit OP.
Okay, cool. This turn that doesn't get affected though. I'm gonna look at him and say, in the name of that damn knowledge keeper, I don't like you, and I'm gonna cast hex on him.
Yo, let's
Nice.
go. Okay. I mean, I should play a much more like jazzed up soundtrack, but this is fine.
The ability score that I will give him disadvantage on is going to be wisdom. Yeah, wisdom.
Okay.
And
you can do a martial check. A martial or intuition check is pretty much the same. It's basically using your insight to kind of figure out what kind of abilities or like what kind of person they are. You had a 20 earlier, so I'm going to give you an.
That's part of the That's part of the hex spell. Is you
Yeah.
give the target disadvantage on one of the abilities.
I'm trying to give you optimization here.
Okay, let's see.
So 5 out of 6 of their ability scores are over, have a +2. One of them is a +3. Wisdom
Alright.
does not factor into any of that.
It's perfectly fine. It's still the one I want to do.
Okay, great. So they are hexed on wisdom checks, all that kind of jazz. Okay.
All right, and as I do that, I take off my eye patch, I glow, and I just stare him down, swiping my arm down as I start heading towards this door. You know, my friend Vretiel that I was trying to defend earlier is left, so let's just screw him as I leave. And I will cast my own version of Toll of the Dead.
Oh, okay.
Oh, great.
And he will just be specifically overwhelmed by Rexon's power. Because I don't like how they skin Toll of the Dead, so I'll just take the damage and reskin it.
Okay.
And that will be...
So you're homebrewing Toll of the Dead? Just out of curiosity?
Just reskinning it because I don't like, oh, he hears bells and he gets hurt. That sounds stupid.
Okay. So you're reskinning it just for flavor.
Yeah, just for flavor.
Okay. So you point at this creature. They will need to make a wisdom saving throw. Is that
Yes.
Essentially, you want me to make a wisdom saving throw.
With disadvantage.
Absolutely. So I will roll that publicly. Big ol' 5.
Heck yeah. So he will take a D12
All right.
plus the D6 from Hex.
Yep. Give me totals. I just like to work with totals. So
And that is 13.
okay. So it should be, it's 23 plus 13, so 36. Okay.
As I walk,
as he walks
I'll
out.
give him that gigantic damage. I say kneel as I walk out the door.
Okay, you're telling him to kneel. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we'll figure it out what happens on their turn. Vretiel, you watch as the door that was wide open for your shot is now crowded by your allies walking out. You watch a Sisten kind of walk right out and try to figure out where he should go.
Yeah, I'm
and
back.
he's-
I'm walking out backwards.
And you watch as he kind of dodges off to the side. What's going through your head, and who do you want to hit?
First of all, they are just like fanning away the dust cloud that they created, which probably made them miss their shot.
Mm-hmm.
Also, did I hear Sisten do the prayer to the thing or
Yep.
call out? I did.
You would. I don't think Sisten was hiding it.
Note.
Unless-
No, it shocked me just as much as anybody else. I wouldn't have had presence to hide it.
Yeah, okay. First of all, I am just going to go back 15 feet.
Okay.
Go even further.
Yeah.
Go even further away. Okay.
Yeah, further away. I could go further, honestly. Who's the person shooting at me?
The rabbit.
Was it I thought it was the.
It was the snake. Sorry,
Yeah.
it wasn't the rabbit. The snake is currently paralyzed.
Yeah.
In shock, and you
Oh.
watched him lose a limb.
Got it. So, I'll actually go further back by 5 more feet. Paralyzed, you say? That means
Paralyzed.
advantage.
Definitely advantage.
It does mean advantage.
Yep.
So, is there frozen, like, they have a frozen arm, right?
Their arm is completely on the ground.
It got frozen
They
off.
are bleeding out.
No, it got sliced
It
off.
just sliced off, yeah.
And he is frozen in fear.
He has
Yeah.
no arm.
Shock.
The guy
Yeah.
there. Was it? I thought there was 2 people shooting. Wasn't the rabbit shooting also?
Yep.
Rabbit shot at Kora, I believe.
Ah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
let me quickly check this distance. Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I take the heavy crossbow, and I will shoot it.
All right.
Shows 85 feet and says, yeah, I'm fine.
Fine.
I have hella range.
I fully expect you to.
23 to hit.
Wow.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I'm very sad about last turn. I have a +6 to hit. I am not happy.
All right, let's go.
All right, and I will favor foe because people with bows, I'm the only one with that.
Okay.
So I'll do an extra D4 on this one. So let's roll this D10.
Yeah, please go for it.
Okay, only a 2, so 4, but I'll add an additional 1. Okay, I am just rolling really shit on stuff.
Just
Five.
tell me total damage. All I need
5.
is the total damage.
Yeah, I'm 5.
5. You watch
I
as
am
your
sad.
arrow goes straight through, knocks them out completely.
Oh,
Some
Nice.
of these NPCs have very low HP thresholds. Some of them.
Yeah, I feel like some of the squishies do, right?
yeah. I was specifically aiming for like their bow and their shoulder. Like I always aim for the spots that is not lethal but disability.
Oh, debilitating? Absolutely, you got them.
Words are hard.
You got them straight up. That was force.
From miles away.
Perfect.
And I'll move off the map. 5 more
Um,
feet.
Let's just say you get them towards the street by that point. I don't have any other maps to show you
I
where
can
you
move
are.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can move off.
You're in the middle of a street. You see there's a carriage coming by just on the left-hand side of where you are currently standing. Might help if it helps right here. So, yeah.
God, this range is ridiculous.
Good turn. I know you've got like 120 feet on your range with your crossbow, I believe. So, yeah.
It's like 100, yeah.
Yeah. You're good. You're good for days. Anything else on your turn?
No, I can't. Bonus action reload the crossbow.
Thank you kindly. And so you go ahead and do that. We will head on to Dart, followed by your allies.
All right. Can Vardartis see that this guy is still alive?
That guy is unconscious. They're at 0 HP. They've got nothing in them.
Oh, they're not. They're dead, or
They're-
just unconscious.
Yeah, they're unconscious. So like if when you hit 0, they're just
Yeah.
unconscious. That's how I'm doing it.
Can
Alright.
Axel just like as a train of thought just be like, "Hey, Paint, can you get the bird? Can you get the bird?"
Just hang on. I got something planned. And then Vardartis will go over to this guy, the unconscious guy.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay.
He'll take
Okay.
rapier, and he will stab him.
Oh God.
Yeah.
And then he'll look at the group and go like, "Listen, gentlemen, we're not here to fight, all right? We just want you guys to enjoy your drink. But if you continue fighting, you will join your friend in the afterlife."
Ooh, make intimidation with advantage, sir.
That's our bard.
Yay.
23.
Fuck.
The entire up until this point, like all the nobles by this point in the corner, they've gone up the stairs. They're not even in the scene. They've just ran out. A couple of them might stay behind at the top of the stairs, but you can't see them because they're at the very top. You hear clapping Vardartis. And the clapping is coming from the group of individuals sitting down, having a drink, oddly enough, in the far corner here.
I guess Vardartis would just give a bow.
The chief is going to look down, having seen members of his party, one of them completely dead, one of them lost a limb, one of them got shot at from who knows where, from who knows what, and will look towards you guys, particularly Axel, and go, if I catch you in here again, I swear I'm gonna kill you. Get out of my sight. Get out of here. If you want peace, get out.
He's saying that to me?
Oh, yeah.
Buddy, I don't know what position you think you are in right now to be talking to me, but if you didn't just see there, my friend told you to kneel. My other friend took a dude's arm off, and if I'm not mistaken, we have one of your members dead who's just laying there right now, you know, sitting in the afterlife. So, yeah, I don't know what position you think you're in.
You watch as he kind of takes an inhale in. We'll look at you. Fine. Boys, we lost this one. For now. We'll leave then.
I assume he says while kneeling.
He doesn't kneel. He does not kneel.
Oh man, he's a tough bastard.
He is. He does not kneel. Instead, he will go. But again, my threat still stands. And he biffs Captain Oberon, shoves past Kora, out in the hallway, out in the deck, and walks. Looks right at Sisten. Just.
Would I have heard that entire conversation?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Damn.
Can we do like attack opportunities or no?
They are willingly dodging right now. Any attacks on their person.
Okay.
They are willingly not only dodging it, but they're also like they know when they've been
Defeated.
Yes. Whether or not that has big consequences for you guys, we will see. We will see.
Wait, they dragged the dead body out?
Yeah. The bird took the dead
Fuck.
body.
Fuck.
Oh, would
Damn it.
we be able to I don't know, steal the knife before?
Yeah, I was
he moves
hoping.
away, or
I was hoping
sleight
to
of hand.
yeah, take something from their body.
Oh yeah,
But that's
absolutely. There was some
fine.
time there where you could have definitely taken something
Okay.
dark because you stabbed him.
All right, that would be the dagger then, since I assume it would be out.
Absolutely. Sleight of hand for me, please.
I was about to try to do the exact same thing to the captain as he passed. Just
15?
something.
Yeah, absolutely. Both of you will have to make sleight of hand checks.
Okay.
I think I was too busy making threats for me to justify.
It's
Saying that.
fine. It's absolutely fine. You guys did really good in this round. I'm very impressed.
Can I say something as they're leaving?
Let's deal with the sleight of hand checks. Let's do things
sorry.
one at a time, and then
Yeah, I got a 15 for mine.
Perfect. Okay, 15. Easy sauce. I mean, you had a dead body in front of you. They will. You will be able to get that dagger. Sister,
All right.
you watch as he brushed by Kora. As he brushed by Kora, he also kind of was within range of your hand.
Alrighty, so I'm right next to both my peeps. Do an advantage. That's a 7 on one, and a 6 on the other. So yeah, I'm screwed.
Fortunately, he is big, he's tough, and he's pretty much a bastard. You watch as they all walk off into the distance. I'm just, for the sake of brevity and just simplicity. They walk past Vretiel unannounced, but with a 15 dart, you are able not only to get a dagger, but also his coin pouch.
Oh, nice.
As they walk away, Vretiel, a carriage is about to come zooming past you. You're kind of in the way. Cool. Well, just for the sake of this, you're out of combat for now. That could obviously change. But the guys in the corner, the strange fellows in the corner there, they will look at you, and you see that the big troll dude will clap his hands like, that was a show. That was a show. Show them what for. Bandits. Hey, Jason, rounds of drinks. Didn't you enjoy that? You see Jason, along with his very scared kitchen staff, slowly get drinks. For the purposes of this, you guys currently have a negative reputation at the Serpent's Tankard.
I feel like I've always had a bad reputation.
Yeah.
So
A little bit.
yeah.
Just a little bit. What that means for those of you who've never used reputation points or any sort of reputation things, essentially you will get disadvantage anytime you have, like, if you're making certain requests from NPCs or anything while in the tavern, you will get disadvantage on any charisma checks while here.
But
Whew, that was a round. That was certainly a round.
By the way, what's the name of the magical dagger?
The magical dagger, we will get to that in a second.
All right.
You can kind of tell because it has evocation magic on it. It probably has some sort of lightning or elemental effect.
Ooh.
Whether or not you'll be able to wield this dagger, we will see. But these group of individuals, as you are coming back into the tavern, will walk past. And you see these individuals, they're like trollkin of some sort and a couple of goblins. I lost a goblin somewhere in the movement of this. As the big troll dude goes, that's enough entertainment for me for one day. It's nice seeing that dude get taken down a peg or two. You have my respect, new individuals to Dornwich.
Siles will actually speak up, gesturing to the whole party behind him. Here you have witnessed just a slight bit of the justice and power of House.
Oh, you got cut off there.
I say, here you have witnessed just a fraction of the power and justice issued by House Sylvantis.
As you see...
Sorry,
go on.
I was gonna say something as well. I was gonna say, I'm sorry, hold on. I was gonna say, that goes the same for me and my crew. I forgot what the name I named my pirate crew. I think it was like the purple or the rusty staffs, I think. So yeah.
Well, whatever it is that you folks did, well done. We, myself, and the Stench Knights welcome you to Dornwich. If you show that kind of attitude around, you'll probably survive longer than most of the rest of the poor souls who've been coming into the city and taking our resources. And you watch as they bypass all of you and exit out themselves, heading out into places unknown.
Question: how messy is this place right now?
Very. There's blood. There's blood on the wood floor. There's There's drinks that have toppled over through your fight. The individual that you were fighting, the big dude that you were fighting for, you have no clue who he is. You don't know who that particular group is or what they're about. You haven't been able to talk to Jason at all. The other members that were here, like there's just toppled drinks everywhere. Everywhere is a mess, and people are afraid. I mean, the barkeep has seen it before because he's used to fights being in this area, but yeah, it's a big old mess.
Can I make my way up to Jason?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make my way up to Jason, and I just talk to him, and just be like, I'm so sorry that this went like this. They've made fun of my crew, of my friends, and something had to be done. But as for what this stands, me and Bezkai are indebted for you. We will work to clean this place up, make it as pristine looking as it could possibly be.
All right. As you say that, I just want to know if everybody wants to be up near the bar. Kora as well, Vretiel as well. Everybody want to? Do you guys want to be up near the bar, or do you want to have your own quarters?
Yeah, up in the bar.
Okay. I'll move you over there for you as well if you want me to.
Please do. I'm still fixing some stuff over here. Appreciate it.
Absolutely, no problem. So
Jayla's going around treating and evaluating injuries.
Jayla will go towards Axel, who has taken quite a bit of damage. I'm not sure I hit anybody else.
Yeah, I think I was the only person that got actually hit.
You were well within melee. You feel a light touch on your shoulder as a potion kind of drops in front of your hands. This should help a little bit.
Oh, thank you.
It is a healing potion. It will only heal you for 1d4 plus 4.
I whispered to Jason, how irresponsible is it if I just pour this in some ale?
I mean, it's a healing potion. Magic doesn't dilute just because you add it to ale.
Bet, and he does that.
Can I get that one gold coin that you gave me earlier? That will help fix a couple of things.
I toss him the gold coin.
He catches it, and you see members of his staff start cleaning the area. You hear loud footsteps coming from overhead. The nobles have probably left through some other exit.
Can I speak to Vretiel?
You sure can. I mean, this is your thing. You just got out of a tavern fight that could have been really bad.
I'm just gonna go up to Vretiel and just be like, "Hey, Halo Top, I want to thank you for having my back there. Thank you for pointing your cool ass fucking crossbow at that group. And as a token of my appreciation, I tossed him a good four gold coins."
Back to sustainable. They're starting to strap the crossbow back onto their back. Oh, and two things. Large punch in the arm. And not Halo Top. And don't start bar fights. I will also, with that punch, do healing hands and heal them for 5 points. A healing punch.
Okay, so I'm back up to 21 then. That includes the health potion as well, by the way.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah. I won't promise. I won't. I can't promise that.
I mean, they deserved it, but it's because...
Yeah,
I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah. I will start more if needed.
Axel.
Yes, Patches.
Oh. Patches.
I'm gonna get a drink.
I don't have time for this. You seem to know something about those guys before you attacked.
Yeah.
What in the world?
Oh, what did I know about them?
Well, you're trying to survive. What provoked you to do that?
My good old friend Bobby.
Bobby.
He's a nice fisherman off the wharf. You know, he told me that they've ever since they've been here, they've been starting trouble, and that they did say something about the lighthouse. Something like they own a section of the lighthouse or something. Like they are one of the like holders of the lighthouse or something like that. No,
Side-eyeing Vretiel.
Yeah, but I just remember that they've been causing trouble with the locals, especially around the docks, and yeah, I don't deal with that shit nicely.
I see.
Yeah. Also, Patches, what the fuck was that earlier?
I'm just as confused as you are.
Why the fuck are you also cool?
I have to agree with the Axel. Chug, chug, chug.
You tell me about confusion, and I still talking about, by the way, in that language, or how long does that take?
It lasts for the whole 24 hours, so the only person who understands you is Axel, and then maybe Bezkai.
You tell me about confusion, since you just says that, as of course all of you just understand jack shit.
It's coming out like the sounds of a bubbling spring, for those of you who don't understand.
Vardartis will just go, is she okay?
She's great.
I think she's speaking my language. I like her. I didn't know you could speak that way, and she burbles back.
Do I understand it?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I didn't even knew I could speak this way. I think this is just something weird like happened. Like that guy who lost the arm. I don't know what happened with that one.
Oh, that was you. You hear multiple voices in like different tenors and different things across the NPCs all look at you and say, "Oh, that was you."
I don't know what I did. She looks very much confused.
You see this guy, Vardartis, you would recognize.
Anybody know who she's saying?
Alright.
Bezkai will raise her hand. Yeah, I do. Do you want me to translate?
Yes, please.
Okay, she will translate. So, Kora, just so you know, while you're burbling, Bezkai will translate for you.
Okay, good to know.
You watch as this individual at the bar just chuckles into his drink and puts it down, pays 1 silver piece, and slides it over to Jason at the bar. Gets up and goes, "Mighty fine, interesting people here in Dornwich. Huh, things are changing. You managed to wallop those jerks who like to call themselves the Moonless Mists. Then things might change for more interesting ways here in Dornwich."
And who might you be?
Name's Amadeus. Pleasure to meet you. Amadeus. I will reveal his token so you have the spelling of his name. Right there.
And they assume this is the guy that Vardartis was sketching before.
Absolutely. Talking to the
So, yeah.
dude with the hat.
I love Vretiel's drinking note there.
Amadeus, who might you be around this hellscape of a town?
Same as probably you folks. I'm an adventurer for hire. Some would say a mercenary, but I like to say bodyguard, security. There's not a lot of it here, except for the ones who have nobles. Yeah. Rich people stuff. You look like a rich people person. I believe you said you were a noble as well. Is that right? Did I hear wrong?
And then Siles immediately pops up with more natural charisma. Yes, Siles, and this is my brother Sisten. House Savant is still strong, and shakes his hands.
Amadeus will look at Siles momentarily. Shakes it a little bit and goes, "Good to meet you as well." Well, I'm done for the day, Jason. I'm gonna go head up to my room. Looks like the night is coming in for the crowd. See you later this evening. And you see Jason doesn't say anything as Amadeus walks past you.
What a cool and mysterious fellow.
As he walks up the stairs. You do see a large sword strapped to his back. The big sword that in Final Fantasy VII, that one guy wields.
The Cloud Sword?
Yeah,
the Buster Sword.
Yeah.
How much? And before he heads up the stairs, I echo back, How much do you cost for future reference?
500 gold pieces if you can afford me.
Noted.
I'm just gonna make my way on top of the snake head over here.
Okay.
And just get everyone's attention. And I just raise a toast. I say, guys, ladies, gents, I would like to say I want to cheers for the new friendships that we've made. To Kora for cutting the dude's arm off. To Halo Top for being one goddamn great friend. Also, that cool ass crossbow. To Paint, you murdered a dude. And to Patches, you're a fucking demon, and I love you for that. And he chugs down his drink.
No, let's not call it murder. I just poked him gently.
He's a demon?
I pull my eye patch deck down.
Not in the literal sense. When Axel is talking, it's not in the literal sense. He's just more of like, God damn, you're a demon kind of.
I mean, I did just talk to somebody and cause immense damage, so I mean.
Yeah, that's true.
It makes sense.
As with that, we are really a little bit over our usual time. We will wind things down here at the Serpent's Tankard, having had a bit of a brawl fight, had a couple of information kind of, thrown at you. Is there anything in particular any of you want to do? We'll go with Kora, because I haven't heard too much of her this evening. I know that you've got something going on. As you're winding down your drinks here at the Serpent's Tankard, is there anything you'd like to say or tell the group around you? I mean, you've had certain things come up from last session. Is there something that you'd like to share with them with the goings on around here, or just kind of keep it to yourself for now? All right. Winter? Do we still have Winter? Yeah, we still have Winter.
Guess not.
It might be on mute. They're just on mute, so they've got something going on. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll go around. I'll wait until people are unmuted just to make sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, there we are. Hey. How are you doing?
Sorry, I had to do something.
Yeah. No. Absolutely. I know it's getting late, so I just was checking in to see what you'd like to do.
I don't know what happened. Sorry.
I'll give you a run through. It's winding down. Serpent's Tankard. You're all gathered together. Is there any information you want to share with the rest of the group in character, or if there's anything as a player you'd like to do before we leave for the session?
Kora will probably try to have some fun because this type of magic probably has happened a little bit while ago, but still not used to it pretty much. they don't even know what the fuck happened, but they're just still gonna enjoy the day. Like, they like taking beer in, so.
Absolutely. As you take your beer in, a couple of things for you, because we haven't been able to get it in here. I do have a couple of notes for you as a player, and also in character, this is what Kora would know. Your dad has like a little cave out near the Hokulani tribe. That is your home for the time being, but it's just like a cave that faces into the water. You have 3 kobold companions that might be able to help you once you get to the cave, but for the most part, it's nothing fancy. Through the conversation here at the Serpent's Tankard, you would know that Axel, Bezkai, Vardartis, and Zamaleth do not have a proper place to stay.
Okay.
So you could.
Is the cave big enough for everybody and the 3 kobolds?
It is a very tight fit. Because you and your dad are very tall people.
Yes.
Your mom has
Especially my
like
dad.
a little kelp bed.
Yeah, I think mom will be generally mainly in the water most of the time.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. You notice that Axel is starting to dry off. He hasn't been near water in a while.
Okay. Sorry. Who were the ones who didn't have a place to sleep? Sorry.
This individual, Zanalith, let me see if I can do that. So Zanalith doesn't have a place to stay, which also means Vardartis doesn't have really a place to stay. Both Bezkai and Axel also don't really have a place to stay either. Both Vardartis and Zanalith, both Vardartis, you and your sister would know that you were just sent to the Hokulani tribe to just talk to them about certain situations that Chief Orson sent you to investigate, but you don't really have a contact there. You don't really have a place to stay there. You were just sent there.
Then, with help of translation, because I am speaking this in this thing, because I know Axel can understand me, but with that, Kora then would like say to the 4 of them and say, my father and I have a cave that we usually go into it. It's gonna be probably a bit tight with all of you, but if you guys need this place to stay, I can just borrow you that. I'm sure my dad will be fine with it.
Axel, Dart, anything you'd like to say in response to that query?
Well,
I
Dad would look at his sister first, see if she approves.
Xanath will
I
look
can
at
sleep
Kora
whenever.
and will nod.
Okay.
I can sleep wherever.
That's gonna be fun. I can draw a cave.
It will be a little bit of a sleepover, though again, it's gonna be just a little bit tight with a lot of people, but it should be fine.
Absolutely. Bez will be like, do you want us to pay you for the night? Like, just to spend the night with you guys? We do have a bit of coin.
It should be fine for at least the first couple of days. So if you are planning to stay more than, I don't know, probably than a month, then probably yeah.
Okay, sounds good. I know that we don't really have a place to stay here either for too long. So if you have space in your cabin, sure.
Yeah. No, you just come by there and then it will be sleeping free.
Cool.
Although I cannot tell you how much comfortable will be for you all, but
Absolutely. I'm getting my NPCs mixed up, so Bezkai is saying this in the most straightforward, blunt way possible.
got it.
Like
Yeah,
anime,
really blunt.
anime blunt style. Like, let's stay at your place kind of thing.
Got it.
Okay.
But then yeah, it should be fine.
Okay.
You guys, you can live there as long as you're trying to look for another place to live. So
Yeah, absolutely, totally. We'll do that.
yes,
Um,
I'm glad to help new friends.
You're
Thinking
very...
this and fucking bubbly shit.
You notice the two ladies who are there at the corner. They eye you and they like give you like approving maternal and like just that maternal look that your mom sometimes has when she's not staring at your dad and his muscles.
Fair. I will kind of do just like a thumbs up to the ladies.
They'll just nod. Very cool. We're gonna go over to the side there. Sisten, for you, Neru, Jayla, Siles, and Vretiel, you have 3 nights here at the tavern. Like, you have 3 nights that you paid from your 100 gold. So you're down, like, in general, split amongst all of you, you're less than 100 gold pieces. But Siles has money, Jayla has money, and Neru has money. I will update Chronica to reflect how much money it is. You have the most money, though.
Okay.
Okay. You've paid enough to spend for 3 nights, but you're gonna need to find someplace permanent as well.
Hopefully we get a top view of the lighthouse.
Yep.
Try to scout out places to set up shop.
Yeah, absolutely. Is there anything you guys want to talk about while we're in this space before we wrap up?
Nothing that would take too much time. Just with James real quick though. Hey, we're still good for later, right?
Jason's gonna look at you completely and say, "You ruined my bar."
Correction.
No.
Ruffians ruined your bar, and I tried to stop.
He's gonna look at you and like, justification doesn't help anything here, buddy.
I throw a coin at Jason's head and say, "Talk to him."
Jason will take it and go, "Fine. We're good for later. And just come back later tonight."
If it helps, I'm sorry. Chugs.
He's gonna look at the damages. Oh.
No.
No, it does not.
I might have a job for you that might help fix my bar. It'll be worth the damages alone are worth 75 gold pieces. Blood does really, like, we can make things work, but you scared my staff for one, and you caused a great deal of influential people to leave my Tankard. So if you want to make it up for me, I've got a job for you.
Okay, information and a bit of fixing. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I've got work if you want to pay it off.
Whatever Halo Top does, I will do with him.
Jason will look towards Axel and just kind of, he's thinking of whether or not he should respect this individual or he should be just boot everybody out. That is where you can see that, like, conflict on his face. And he goes, one thing at a time, I think.
One thing at a time.
One thing at a
I
time.
feel like that's everyone's thoughts on Axel right now.
Everybody looks right up at Axel. You see Jason just kind of clock everyone in this space, keeping track of every individual here. And he was looking at you, Kora, very disappointed.
What did I do?
Because he knows your dad.
Hey, okay. Technically, I didn't start it. I was trying to back out of this shit, okay?
You watch him slowly look at the Tankard and go, I'll have to have a word with Monarch later.
I'm so tempted to throw another coin at him.
Just keep hitting his bald head with gold coins.
I've spent 10 gold coins in this one bar.
You're invested.
You're invested now.
Okay, I'm throwing another gold coin at him.
He'll take it.
I say, hush, hush. No one knows.
He's gonna look at you and like, I'll take your gold coin, 74 gold pieces. And he's just gonna arbitrarily, every gold piece that you have will mark down, like it will lower how much damage costs he's now has to pay, essentially.
Yeah, so I just say, hush, hush. Spot's father does not need to know of this.
It's
Right. Are you guys getting something to drink, or you guys done for the night and you want to help me clean up my bar?
I think I did too much drinking, so
we
I'm
could
good.
definitely help you clean the bar because we technically did destroy it a lot.
I think we're gonna help clean the bar.
Great.
Yeah.
As you spend the rest of the evening talking amongst yourselves while cleaning this bar, we will wrap up for the night here at the Serpent's Tankard. And we'll go to the main scene. How did that feel for all of you?
I spent 11 coins in this bar.
Thank you, Axel.
No TPK, at least, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty
I
good.
think you're the only one who got hurt.
My
No, I
Zephyr
was the
Strike.
only one who got hurt. Yeah.
I'm so sad about my Zephyr Strike. I was like, such a cool man. It ruined 4 and 2.
Oh, dang.
But it
Didn't
was
you
pretty
kill
nice.
you knocked out the hair though,
Yeah.
didn't you?
Yeah. Man, I wanted that one moment, but I am pretty happy. I have a lot of range.
You do, and it's going to get even worse for me as a DM to
It's-
build up fights for all of you, but that's fine.
And at the center point, I get flying at it onto that. So, like,
Mhm. With that said, for those of you who are here for playing, just to help me set things up for the next session, is there any specific places you guys want to explore or to go to before we wrap up?
Where was the where in specific was that whole like poison pastry thing going on?
Dalgarum. It's another city.
Oh, okay. That was a whole another city.
Yeah, whole
Got it.
other city. But you would, through this interaction at the bar, would know that there's been rumors about the Blackthorns, who might have been involved in that because they worship and serve the temple of Erebos out of Tawas, which is the
Got it.
capital city of this region. For the rest of you, is there anything specific you'd like to investigate?
will next session be like next day?
Yes. Next day is when Rosamund Starling will come back looking for you at some point to let you know the situation with you going up to the top of the lighthouse.
Yeah, we're definitely going to visit.
Still the plan, boss? Awesome. Also, Sisten will probably be talking in travel talk.
Okay.
There's something said that Vretiel would like to know about, but that doesn't have to happen here.
Yeah, I'll definitely. While we're cleaning, we can talk.
While we're cleaning, yeah, okay, perfect.
I feel free to use the Discord channel Travel Talk to do any role playing you guys want that you weren't able to do in this session. If there's any messages or any types of information you want to pass on together between each of you guys' characters, please use that channel.
Okay.
As for Axel, I think Axel's gonna be in the market looking for some weapons.
I will
Some
move
new
you
weapons.
to the market. Okay. Okay. Kora, you were saying something. Then we'll head over to Vardartis, just so that we get.
I'm still looking what Kora would do, so you can continue until like you can come back to me.
Sure. Vardartis, what would you like to do?
I assume he would probably be at the docks, just painting the sea.
Okay. We'll move you and your sister down towards the docks. Okay. And I'm assuming tomorrow you guys are probably going to the lighthouse for Sisten and Vretiel, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I'm like, Can I get Bezkai to buy me something in the market?
Yeah. What are you looking for in terms of weaponry?
Maybe like a sword or something like that.
Sure.
Instead of going to the market, can I join the lighthouse bros over
Sure.
there?
Absolutely.
I do want to get some information on the moonless, yeah,
Moonless Mists?
the moonless mists.
Absolutely.
And I feel like I promised them that I won't start a fight. So
After this episode.
Perfect.
Okay. Back to Kora.
I think Kora will try to look more into about the Blackthorn situation.
Okay. I'm going to move you over to House Blackthorn then.
these folks are sus. I like it.
Yep. I mean, this is how we're setting it up. I just like to pre-plan everything. You have 3 other NPCs that you can move around with you. There's Jayla for Sisten, Captain Eru, and Siles. You can have one of them here or doing other things. Okay, Captain Eru is going to check out House Redcrest. And how about Siles and Jayla?
Oh.
Okay, you want him to go with Kora. Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to make connections, get information.
After what, you saw Kora fucking speaking languages and then rip up somebody's arm without even wanting to.
That was interesting, but it's more of what we heard from this chick over here that made me interested in Blackthorn.
Fair.
These people are sus. Wow. Okay, understood. Cool. And so that is it. That is where we will be. Jayla will look after your room at the Serpent's Tankard. Wow.
Sounds good.
That was an interesting session too for all of you, I think.
Yeah,
For me,
finally
as well.
got some combat.
Yeah, it went pretty well.
Yeah.
It was easy, I think.
Surprisingly enough.
Some stuff happened. Do
I
get
really
my
wanted to kill that chief.
Yeah.
Really wanted to kill that chief.
No.
I get the feeling we'll do that next time for sure.
We'll find out.
Can
We'll
you
find
can you
out.
give us a hint on how close we were?
On how close you were to killing them?
Yeah.
You were 1/3. You only took up 1/3 of their health.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, so that man is over 100.
Yeah. That's rough. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I just thought the barred away for that fight.
I think I would have lost by the time we killed him. I think I would have lost both tokens of rage.
Yes, absolutely, he would have. There was just a lot of moving pieces in that fight, and I know myself as a DM that if I'm gonna give you guys a fight, I'm gonna give you guys a fight. That
Nice.
was like just in case shenanigans happens, I will prepare for it. But yeah,
Wouldn't have it another way.
yeah, that was good though. You guys worked as a team. Just automatically, just interesting to see how different people went with where they went and how they attacked things where they went. In terms of your NPCs for fights in the future, I like to do this thing called an advantage token. So long as you are within 10 feet of an ally that is an NPC that is linked to your character, you will get advantage.
Nice.
So
Cool.
Sisten, anytime you're doing things with an NPC, like you decide to do, like how we've got everybody spread out across the board right now. Anytime you do something like that, you will get advantage. Kora, with Siles being with you, because you don't have a specific NPC tied to you, you will be able to get advantage on checks on your turn.
Oh,
Because you have
Okay.
you have an ally token, essentially.
nice.
Yeah, that's how I like to do things. I feel like it gives more dynamics to our game. A little bit confusing, but definitely more dynamics. If this doesn't work in the future, then obviously I'm just gonna let you guys know if anything changes.
My train of thoughts as well for this.
Mhm.
Can they get like targeted and like attacked?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
They'll just use
Just
your
wanted to know
AC.
All right. Will they also be using our health as well then,
Yes.
or? Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's when you get buffed up even more. Which reminds me, how do you guys feel about getting some more ASI?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Yep.
And a long rest as well.
You
Yep.
you will get a long rest. I will just say, for the purposes of this, you take rest within the Serpent's Tankard for the night. Jason is going to let you at least sleep in the bar as after you clean, wherever. Like he'll make room for folks to sleep, and then in the next morning when he wakes you guys up, you just go out about your day until you head off to your prospective places of where you want to rest. I have maps for everything, as much as I possibly can. So if you want to take a long rest and you want to talk with specific people in places that you know that you can rest in, we will be. I have a map that will be able to do that for you guys. You get 3 points to add.
Three.
Three.
Yep, I've calculated this a little bit.
A little bit.
You guys are technically, you should actually technically have 72. Like when you break down like how ability score improvement work or ability score points in general, since you guys are starting with like usually one score that's at a 13, two things with like a 10, I think. Like you have one good score and then the rest are like middling. You guys are pushing under 7 points or 9 points to your ability score based on like the standard. Like your standard ability scores are a lot higher than what you guys have. So
Right.
you guys get ability score improvements, you do not level up.
Gotcha.
All right.
So you can put that to anywhere.
I now have a 14 in strength, a 14 in dexterity, and a 15 in constitution.
Yo, there you go. You're getting.
And
You're at level.
yeah, and don't ask me about the rest.
Yeah, you should all now have enough points to get you guys to at least a standard level.
hmm
All across the board. With that said, we're gonna end the stream.
Yay!
Woo!
Hey.
Good job, everybody. Thank you guys for playing. Sorry it went on a little bit longer. In terms of aftercare, was there any triggering things? Anything that I could have done better as a DM to make things run easier for you guys? Or the floor is yours for the next like 2 minutes, and then I'm gonna close the stream.
From
Oh,
from
that
my
was pretty
partner,
fun.
yeah, it was really fun. I liked it, and I liked the challenge of the fight. I do apologize on my behalf because shit was going on my thing. So
You're fine. You're fine. Absolutely fine. You're good.
but yeah, everything is fine.
Just fine. We're not burning. We're not burning and sitting down. No.
Can I ask what you were going to do if we TPK'd?
I can't reveal that. I have secrets.
Okay. All right. So that could still happen. Or
Yep.
in talks of N, when it happens.
When it happens, I mean, like when it happens, it'll happen.
When it happens.
When it happens. I feel very good about this group though. I feel like whatever I decide to do, if you guys do TPK, I changed the wording there for relief purposes. If in the event anybody does a TPK, I don't think death is the last final straw for any character. So
Okay.
while we do have things in Project Aurora that is specific for character deaths, you'll just have to wait and find out when you do.
I was kind of actually hoping to get to 0 health at one point, because then I could have just regrown a limb, which would have been cool.
Oh, don't worry about that. I believe at least 2 or 3, no? 3 members out of this group of 5 knows my love for big monsters, so don't worry.
Yeah.
I
It'll
mean,
be
if
fine.
that chief had any indication, then yeah.
Yeah, that chief had 3 multi-attacks, by the way.
Oh, I mean, yeah. He hit me 3 times and failed twice, so...
Mm-hmm. That chief alone had 3 multi-attacks, and the rest of the minions, well... You'll have to find out next time you face them.
I plan on catching that man sleeping.
Absolutely.
Yeah, same.
It's a wrap!
Woo!
We're gonna arrest him, right?
So, with that said, we're going to end stream. We thank you guys for those of you who joined us tonight. Thank you so much for watching. You can catch us on YouTube now instead of Twitch. Really appreciate anyone who subscribed and or followed and or joined in Project Aurora because of the stream. Really appreciate you. And for those of you who are just lurking, we appreciate you lurkers. We know how things go. We appreciate you as well. And to everyone in this party, you guys are amazing, and I am super thankful to get to play with you guys. It is an honor. And most of the art tokens that you see, the beautiful art token that is the header for the stream, was drawn by our very own Winterlord. You can find them at Winterlordis on Twitter.com. So please support them.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And then if you like some of the maps that you see on today, some of these maps are featured on my Incarnate. Descriptions of the Incarnate are in the description. And with that said, my promotional material is done. Join us on Project Aurora. We do things in Project Aurora. And I'm gonna cut. We're cut. We're done.
We cut.
Okay, I'm gonna put up the ending screen now.
Alright, I'll catch y'all later.
See you. Good
Later.
night.
Take care.
Bye.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.
Nadine.
1 second.